have butt sex with running backs, Your Honor. So they send Ice-T, being the only black person on the show, to go undercover to break up the gay black athlete ring. I don't even know what the crime was, but I'm riveted. I'm glued to the TV. I gotta see how this plays out. Is Ice-T gonna wind up like blowing a guy? He's OG, original gangster. They're gonna wind up tricking for him? Like, I don't know what's happening.
This is Cubs Radio.
Cubs Radio.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're live with the Knock'em Dead Comedy Radio Show, broadcasting from the world-famous Governor's Comedy Clubs in Webbatown. And we have a special guest today. A special guest. So special. Emily Santosis. Am I saying it right?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Emily Santosis is here.
Are we doing the radio show in Elmer Fudd today?
We could do whatever we want. Looks like Wayne.
Is there somebody you want to say hello to?
I do. I want to say good morning to Christine, who's watching. Christine,
yes,
good
Christine
morning.
is watching.
And who is Christine?
Christine is my ex-wife.
Your ex-wife.
My ex-wife, yes.
Well, thank you for tuning in and watching, Christine.
Are you
we
still on
appreciate
good
it.
terms?
Yeah.
Depends on the day.
No. I think we're. I lost. I'm out of character now. No, I think we're okay.
You think
you
you're
could
okay.
ask her? I had this sneaking suspicion she's going to call.
She's going to call.
Yeah, it's this thing.
Does she always call when you come on shows?
No, I don't. I don't really. I just forgot. I told her that I was going to be on the show.
Okay.
And then I said there's a call-in station. She goes, oh. I said, oh.
Oh.
So.
She's going to call in.
She may.
Okay. And where did you meet this lovely young lady?
I met her at work.
You met where? At work?
I work at a car dealership.
Oh, so this is how. Okay, so you've been working there a long time.
I've been there 21 years.
Oh my goodness!
I know.
Very nice.
I had a little vacation. I went to another dealership for like a year.
Right.
Then I came back. Then I went to another dealership for like a year and a half. Then I came back, and it's just like my dysfunctional home.
And you're just done. You're just
Yeah.
now-
I'm gonna die there.
Yeah, you're just staying there.
Not soon. But,
No,
you know,
you're not going to actually. But you're
I
not
thought
going to
that
actually.
was a big announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Tomorrow I'm going to off myself in the office. I'm going to be dying there.
Why is that?
So you met her at work, and then how long were you married?
We married for a couple of years.
Years.
This is tricky because can you really get mad at me if I don't remember this since we're not together anymore? But no, because we got divorced in 2012, and I know this because she knows the exact day it happened. Right?
Yes.
And so that's a chick thing, and I don't have that yet. I'm only 6 years in, so I'm
you're
working
only
on
si-
it. I'm only 6 years.
I'm trying to do the math, so
Do the
slow
math.
down.
Okay.
Okay, so
okay.
you were married 2012.
No, I got married in 2008.
Split
I
up.
got married,
2008,
I got married
split up.
August 1st, 2008.
August 1st,
But we were
2008.
together for quite a few years before that.
Okay, and then 2012 is when you got divorced.
Yeah.
And then you're only in what 6 years? Explain that, because I don't want to insult anybody or get up like he offend like. Are you like that? Like, oh, well, he offended me, or
I do comedy.
I'm just making sure. I
no,
don't
no,
know.
say it. It's very hard to offend. I'm the offender, not the
So
offended,
you're
usually.
6 years into transitioning.
Yes.
Is that
So
the
two
word?
Yeah, that is the word. So
Yes.
okay.
word are you-
Good,
what word do you
Hercules,
think it-
Hercules,
I
good
don't
job.
know. I want to make
No,
sure
no,
I'm
no.
using the right
Transporting?
terms.
What are you in Star Trek?
Are you 6 years into being a transformer? I don't know. What were you
Yeah,
gonna
right.
say?
That would
You
be
know?
totally cool. that would be really
Yeah,
cool.
I'm a
Transformer.
Decepticon because guys always think I'm trying to get over.
Wow,
being
I'm a
deceptive.
Decepticon.
Yeah.
You don't even know what we're talking about, do you?
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes.
Who do the Decepticons fight?
Oh, that I don't know.
Yeah, the Autobots.
All right.
Well,
Well,
who's
I
the
knew
leader
that.
of the Autobots?
Optimus Prime.
Right, and who's the
So
leader
you
of
say
the...
Octopus Prime?
Yes, he almost did.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And who's the leader of the Decepticons?
Ben Stiller.
Megatron.
Megatron.
Yes, Megatron. I forgot about Megatron.
Do you remember the Dinobots?
Yes.
And Bumblebee. Everybody
Yes.
was Bumblebee.
Everybody
Yeah,
knows
that's
Bumblebee.
Shia
Exactly.
LaBeouf and Mark Wahlberg were in
No,
the
that
old-
was way before that. They were
Oh, yeah,
toys
no.
when we were kids.
Yeah,
I understand.
There
They
was
had
a whole big
cartoons.
controversy. Like
Right.
they made the movie, and in the movie they cursed. This was like a kids movie. It was animated. It was way back, and it was like 84.
Yeah, I
85.
remember that movie.
And like the planet blew up, and somebody said, "Oh shit!" And it made it onto
Yeah.
the movie, the animated.
The
Movie.
Transformers movie
Yes.
back in 80,
Yep.
whatever it was.
And
85,
and
4,
your
5,
useless
6.
trivia of the day that I think it's the ending credit song, right? It's the same song that Mark Wahlberg sings in Boogie Nights. You got the power.
Oh yeah, Stan Bush. Yeah, the power.
Is
yeah,
it
that's
really?
Yeah, it's on the
So
soundtrack.
now let's talk about who knows.
Ah, that's cool. That movie was great. I love that
Oh,
movie.
Boogie Nights,
was
great movie.
great.
Yeah. You like the ending?
Do you not hear? Do you not hear the magic that's on those tapes? We've got to take those tapes to the record company in order to get a deal. Well, that's a catch. You know who that guy is?
Yes.
That says it's
Michael Penn.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no. That says it's a catch-22. Because well, that's a catch-22.
That's the
Yeah.
old guy in the studio, right?
Yes, the
Oh,
old guy
it's
in
the
the
old guy,
studio.
not the producer.
No, not the producer.
That's Michael Penn.
Yes, the old guy in the studio is Robert Downey Sr.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
Yes, a little known
Was-
fact.
Is he an actor or was he in other things?
Yeah, he's a character actor.
Oh.
He's been in a bunch of stuff if you look him up.
He's
might
like his
just-
generation's Paul Giamatti, I guess.
Yes.
Paul Giamatti.
Whatever
Awesome.
happened to him? When's the last thing he was in?
Paul?
He's on a TV show.
Oh,
what's TV
yes.
show?
Billions.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right
Love
about that.
show.
Yeah.
Billions. And I never saw it.
I think you know what messed me up though is that
What?
I never watched Homeland, so I didn't know who Damian Lewis was. Knew he was some ginger dude, right?
Right.
So I see Billions. I binged every episode of Billions, and he's this tough New Yorker, like I'm gonna get right. And then he does an interview. He's like, so I had a spot of tea the other day. I'm like, who
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck is this guy?
Yep.
I had no idea that he spoke like that.
I know. I hate that when that happens. Because House, remember House?
Yeah, Hugh. Yeah, whatever.
I had no idea. I'm like, oh, this guy House is cool. And then all of a sudden you see him in an interview. He's like, hello. And you're like, oh, you son of a
You
bitch.
just ruined it for me.
why
It's supposed to be a fantasy.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
why?
just a fantasy. Whoa.
Hey, Billy.
So, what? What's ruined? Like, who cares?
Not
No,
that
it's just weird.
No,
No,
it's
it's just rude the character. Because when I
Yes.
picture him now, when I picture Bobby Axelrod going hard on Paul on what's his face, I could just picture him like with a cup of tea, like he goes, "I'm going to destroy you now." You know what I mean? Just like
Like all of a sudden he's Dr. Evil.
Yeah,
No, it's
right.
the other way around. You think, wow, that guy is that good of an actor that he.
Yes.
That you didn't even have any inkling that he was British. He
That
was
is
in Band
correct.
of Brothers. That's what he's.
I don't know.
Band of
Oh,
Brothers,
so
one.
good. So good. That.
Who? Damian Lewis? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I first saw him. I don't know about any.
I don't remember where I first saw him, to be honest.
Band of Brothers was unbelievable.
Did you cry?
No.
Did you cry?
I never saw
Didn't see it.
Neither did I.
But I can guarantee you that if something sad happened, probably I would. 'Cause
Do you watch
hormones
This Is
suck.
Us, by the way?
No, I don't. No. Didn't somebody die with an Instapot or a toaster or something?
Oh, is that
The house burnt down, yeah.
Oh yeah,
What?
yes.
Oh,
And
the
they
house.
died.
I heard.
He died in the fire, but not in the fire, but from the fire. So
Got
like,
it. But was it like a toaster or an Instapot or
It
something?
was a toaster, I believe,
The toaster.
which happens a lot back in the day.
But it wasn't back in the day, though.
It
Unless
was.
is
no,
the
it
show
was.
set back in the
yes,
day?
the show
Oh, I didn't know
bounces
that.
back and forth between like the 60s,
Oh,
the 70s to the present to now it's going into the future.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It bounces back and forth a lot.
I watched.
Is there a
the first
DeLorean in there?
season. Should be.
I was just wondering, how do they get back and forth?
I
Marty
went.
McFly.
I went halfway into
Why
the
you wearing
second.
a life preserver?
You would be Starscream, said Jeff Posey, if you were a Transformer.
I would be. Why would I be Starscream?
Because-
Why do I have to be a jet with a bad attitude?
No, you would be Soundwave going from high to low voice. That's what Jeff Bosey says.
All right, so Jeff, I'll give you that one. That's about right.
better?
That's correct.
Kenny said we need to raise the intellect because we're talking about Transformers.
What is wrong with Transformers?
I don't know. I didn't know all of a sudden we were a highbrow.
Kenny, can you build a Transformer? Do you know what a Transformer
Yeah,
consists
Kenny.
of? Could you
Yeah.
make a Transformer?
Yeah, you
I don't
can't,
think so.
Kenny.
This is a very
Yeah.
intellectual conversation. we're
Yeah,
talking
and I don't
about
even
here.
understand why he thinks all of a sudden we're a highbrow show.
Yeah, that's definitely
did-
something we're
We're
not.
talking in a
Did an
British
English
accent before. That's what it was.
Now
Yeah.
we have to be highbrow.
Yes.
All right. So Emily's you're 6 years into transitioning.
Yes.
And that's why she's your ex-wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a conversation and
Right.
and I think at first she didn't believe me, but I fooled her. No. No.
You're really taking this joke a little too far.
No.
Really. I mean, anything for comedy, but I mean,
Yeah. This is tough.
Andy
much.
Kaufman's not this dedicated.
No. No.
No, he might be.
You never know. So go
yeah.
ahead.
So naturally she wants a guy, and I get that. So
Right.
So that's cool.
Okay.
And and that's where we are today.
But you're on good terms.
Yeah, I'd say so. If you disagree, though, feel free to call in and tell me so I know. But I think we're okay.
Yeah, I don't want her to call in if you're on bad terms.
Oh man, that would be hard. It might be funny though.
It might be, but I feel bad.
Catch the action this week on Knock 'Em Dead Radio.
Yeah, we had Carla and Mike in here the other day. They're fighting over politics now.
How do they sleep together?
I don't know.
On
I
their
mean,
backs?
that has to be angry sex all the time.
I'm thinking
not-
yes.
that's
Like
not
he's
a bad
screaming
thing.
Trump's name in bed, and she's like just beating the shit out of him.
Unless
All right.
they're into that kind of thing, like
Maybe.
torture. Like
I don't care if
all
you're
right.
Republican or Democrat.
Nobody's-
You're not yelling that man's name. He's not a pretty man.
Well, you're not yelling any president's name. What
Exactly.
president's name
That's-
are you yelling?
That's my point.
Mike likes to mess
Unless
with people.
Nikki Haley becomes president, then I'll start.
Bang her down.
I don't
Yeah,
even
then
know who that is.
She's a
She was
Congresswoman.
a UN representative, and she was a governor of
Congresswoman.
South Carolina.
Governor.
She was governor of
Governor.
Like South and North Carolina or whatever, and then she got nominated. Trump made her the ambassador to the UN, and then she resigned from that post because everybody resigns from his cabinet because whatever.
Who the hell knows what's going on?
Yeah, he's got more turnover than a car dealership, and we got a lot. It's crazy. And yeah, so now I think that I think she may, and if she does,
I'm
I
yelling
think
that
she-
name out.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah, Nikki Haley. What? What did you just say?
I think your
Good
wife might
idea.
have something to say about that.
Yeah, she could yell out Trump or Obama or Bush or Clinton.
Well, you know, all right.
Oh, yeah, you can yell out
I've
Bush.
yelled out Bush several
Yes.
times. Yeah.
You've yelled out Bush several times.
Bush.
Bush.
Yeah, 'cause as I'm begging for it.
Yes, please. someone.
Please, I need it.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so 6 years into transitioning, you tell her, and how did she react? Was she? She thought you were kidding.
Yeah, no, I think there was a stage of like disbelief.
Okay.
Because it's like, because we sat on a couch and I was like, it's like I think I'm gay and I'm transgender, like because I like guys, right? So and
Okay.
at that point I was a guy, so it was very weird. So thinking back, she was correct because she goes, you can't be. She can't be. I think she said you can't be both. Like how can you be whatever and or like you're not.
You denied. She
Yeah,
She put the stamp on it.
Absolutely. She's texting me now, probably telling me to end this conversation.
And we will if she says so.
I missed part of that. I had a phone call. Oh, good. All right.
All right,
So I think initially she was like, "No, you can't be," and because it's denial, because we were in love, and
Sure.
and it's yeah, it's got to be tough.
It's got to be tough even approaching that subject.
I was dying because, in fact, I had not felt well.
I'm not answering that. No, actually, that's not the number. This is going to be a spam call. Hello?
Hi, yes, this is Eric.
Yes, who's this?
Hi, Eric. My name's Ryan. I work with Aflac. How you doing today?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Thank
so
you.
The reason I'm calling is just to introduce myself. A lot of people see the duck in the commercials. They don't know exactly what our programs offer.
Yes. Yes. You're actually calling me. I'm on air right now.
Oh, you're on air?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm just looking
That's why I said hi. You're on the air.
You didn't
That's
say that.
funny. Is there a better time to call you back?
Yeah, after 1 o'clock.
After 1 o'clock? All
Yes.
right. Have a good one.
God bless you.
It's funny you mentioned Affleck. 'Cause
Yeah, why?
Gilbert Gottfried is playing the brokerage.
Good segue, bro.
He's playing. Yeah, he's playing the brokerage.
Good
Saturday.
segue.
That was Thank you, Gilbert, for the call. That was him.
That was him. Now, how did you know? And then how did you get the courage to tell her? And how
All right,
long?
So I think
between?
I was on vacation like the week leading up to that.
Okay.
And I just wasn't feeling well. Like my stomach. Like I knew I had to tell her, and my stomach was like, "Argh,"
In
like,
knots.
I was dying.
Right.
And she kept asking me like, "What's wrong?" If I'm remembering this correctly, and I think that I am. She asked me like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Nothing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine." Then one night, I remember we were sitting on a couch and.
Grover Cleveland, people are saying. Shouting out
Shouting
Grover
out
Cleveland.
presidents' names. Andrew Plagianos actually started it. He yelled out, Melon Fillmore!
He would be the only one to yell out that name, I think.
So you had the knot in your stomach.
And not my stomach,
Now,
and then she's laughing right now.
Right, okay.
So I told her, and then she's like, "No,"
Right.
no.
But how long did you wait to tell? Like, how did you figure it out and then go
Feeling was always there.
2 months, 3 months?
How do you mean?
Like, did
Like
you say,
from-
I have to tell her?
Oh, I don't remember how
Okay.
long it was. It was just,
Okay.
it's like it's always there. It was always there in the back of my mind.
Right.
You know, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna have kids. I'm not gonna do it. This is not
Okay.
Not I can't do.
You
this.
can't do it.
Can't do it. And I guess sooner or later you just can't. Whatever.
Keep denying.
Yeah. And so then that whole I was dying inside, like somebody was stabbing me. This might
Right.
be like menstrual cramps.
And this
too,
had
like,
nothing.
really bad ones.
And this had
That's what it
nothing to
felt
do
like.
with her or your situation
Nope.
at home or
No,
nothing. This was just
no. If I had my druthers, for you old people, out there,
for you old people.
If my druthers.
He said druthers. No, it's a she, you banana.
Thank you for correcting yourself.
Right.
So
No,
if
I'm talking about like
if
they would
said
say
it,
right. They,
yeah.
Like I was doing them.
I got you.
Because they
So-
don't.
We would still be together,
Right.
but that ship sailed.
Right.
So
Yes.
so no, that the relationship or her had nothing to do with that. This
No.
was all about me.
It was all about you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you say you have kids, you said?
Yeah, I have two.
And what was
I
there?
was married twice, so I have a
Okay.
daughter from my first relationship, and I have
What
a
the-
son. Why was a guy? I was a little student. I didn't learn. So, you know what that feels like.
Yeah.
So,
I've only been married once so far.
so far,
If she plays her cards right, she better straighten up and fly right.
keep that shit up. She might just fold.
I'm
Right,
saying
you're out.
that- I'm saying that because she never watches.
Oh, okay. Your wife's not watching, but my ex-wife
Yes,
is.
yes,
Wow.
yes. No, she watches sometimes. She definitely watches sometimes.
Oh my goodness. So what was I saying?
You were saying that you were married
I
twice.
was married twice. I have
Yes.
a daughter with my.
Are you on good terms with their first ex-wife?
Yes and no. We don't really talk
Right.
that much. Like the conversation pretty much goes like, when am I getting the check?
Daughter's older?
My daughter is 17.
Oh, so you don't have to pay
and,
for that check much longer.
No, and I do as long as when
Oh.
she goes to college, and that's totally cool because it's for her, and I don't
Well,
care.
tell her,
Yes,
maybe
absolutely.
go to trade school or something.
Yeah, right? Get married at
Yes.
a very young age. Become a Mormon. Just go.
Did you ever think about getting into plumbing? What the? Sally and Tony are throwing things at each other. It's a fight.
It's like a night at Carla and Mike Egan's house.
It's a night at Carla and Mike Keegan's house. Now you're friends with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice people. They
Yeah,
were here the other
I
day.
love Mike. Let me tell you something. So I had put a post on about.
Yeah, Sally's very particular. She wants.
Oh.
She wants.
Oh, I did
everybody
that
to
on
see-
purpose because look at the face.
Oh, stop it. Go ahead.
So I had put a post on because Keegan had this whole big rigmarole with a tweet that he made, right?
We had him on the other day.
Yeah, so they banned him, and I just put a post on. It's like, if you can't handle a joke, maybe you shouldn't have comedians perform at your venue because that's what we do.
Right.
So
They banned
and
you?
They got not me, him.
Oh.
So they got a lot of likes. I haven't been banned yet, or if they have, they haven't told me. So
Right.
So, and then one person who I guess I was friends with, and only was a friend because of Facebook, was a trans guy who said that Mike was messing with him and saying you're a girl when you really, transition to be a man, all this stuff. And that I should defend better people. First of all, defend who I want. That's one. Two,
She was a
she
girl.
was a
She's
girl and then
transferring into
a guy.
not
has-
transferring. Transitioning.
transitioning into
Right,
a male.
okay.
It has transitioned.
Has.
I'd imagine. It's like I said, I don't know the person very well. Anyway,
Right.
so, and now I know Mike. Now somebody came after me on Facebook, and Mike was the first. It was being a real asshole. If I see you, blah blah, and Mike was like, "You got to
I
get
see
through."
you what? What are they gonna do?
I like what's he gonna do? Right.
Right.
So Mike was like, "You got to go through me if you want to get to her."
Right.
Nice.
Like
Right.
Mike's a good guy.
Good guy.
Right. And Mike's a lot of guy to go through. So
Right.
I think I'm safe. So,
I would have stood up with you too.
Thank you.
I would have said, go through Mike, then take on Emily, and then I'll take care.
You'll be right behind me.
Right.
Oh, I got
So
you.
I would definitely, and I'd win the fight totally.
I can't believe you said that.
Yeah,
about
there's a
the
lot
check.
of.
That's the second
That's my
ex-wife.
second. This is the one I get along with. We do get along,
Christine.
right?
For Christine,
If
please.
you don't want to call in, you
Yes.
could just text me. It's fine.
Yes.
Or call. That might be fun. So anyway, so the Mike I know is not Mike, but Mike likes to mess with people.
Sure.
Like Mike will mess with both sides. Like somebody did say yes if marriage should be between like a man and a woman, and Mike trolls them. And then someone will say something on the left, and Mike will troll them. Mike's just a troll. Mike likes to troll people.
Right. And have
but I know
fun.
Mike's exactly.
Right.
That's what comedians. That's what we do.
Right.
So, what I'm saying? This is a Mike I know is a good guy. So he made a joke that you didn't find funny. I make jokes people don't find funny. Maybe the next one's funny, or maybe it's not, or maybe
Right.
whatever it is.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
But
just
it's
walk
just-
away, or
yeah,
have
yeah.
a cigarette, or have a drink, or
Yeah,
go to the bathroom,
exactly.
Yeah,
come
'cause
back.
Or don't do anything and just keep
I
going.
can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I
But,
can't.
oh,
Sometimes.
did you do?
I'm the polite guy that's like, and I'm like, oh my god, when is this gonna end? Like I got that.
He's like,
smile,
never
like,
again, never
yes,
again.
Oh,
never
that's.
again.
Oh.
No, but especially in a venue like this.
Yes,
Like if you
yes.
come into a comedy club, not that you should expect to be offended, but you should expect to hear anything.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And if something you don't agree with, that's cool because, like I said,
That's
there are things
fine,
I say
right.
you don't agree with. That's fine. You do not have to laugh. No gun to your head.
Yeah,
Right.
people don't get that. Like, you're writing all the time. You're trying to work on the material that you already have and work on new material. And things are going to work and things aren't going to work. And it's people are coming into your work and criticizing you about every single freaking thing. It's like some things work, some things don't. And especially with Mike. Like, I work here a lot at nighttime, and I told Mike this the other day. Like, you're hard pressed to find someone who is even neutral about Mike. Like, they just can't not talk about him. They're like, oh, what a great guy. I've actually
All right,
heard
well, I don't like Mike.
three different guys.
Well, but you see, she said hard pressed to find on
Right.
either side. Nobody
Yeah,
goes,
you're-
Mike.
you're the
He's
one.
okay. It's
Oh.
always like, I love Mike. Or like,
Yes.
Mike.
Oh,
you know?
Mike?
Yeah.
No, he's all right. I could take him or leave him.
Like, I've
There.
actually heard
take
three
'em.
different people say,
Just when they
yeah,
stop
Mike's my
hating
best
you.
friend. And I'm like, how are you're the next guy this week who claimed that you were Mike's best friend. Like, it's like so funny. Like, people just find him endearing and funny.
Well, I'm not going to claim
and
I'm
nice.
Mike's best friend, but I am friends with Mike. And I stand
Right.
with Keegan.
I stand with Negan.
Like, literally, I was Negan. What? This is not.
Oh, Keegan. I stand with Keegan.
I stand with Negan too,
I
because
think
someone's got to
Negan's
do
I've
gonna-
never
something
seen an
there.
episode of The
Are
Walking
you out of your
Dead.
mind?
Maybe.
I
Look at
stand
what I
with
did to
Carol.
myself.
Carol
All right, thank
is
you.
going to make everything right.
So who's Carol?
Carol's
She-
hot.
Whenever anything goes really bad on The
care.
Walking Dead, all of a sudden Carol
Carol's a
rears
badass.
her ugly
Carol's a-
head.
Carol's like, I'm gonna mix these cupcakes for all the kids, and then I'm gonna kill all those people right over there.
This sounds like
One
Christine.
by one
Hey,
in their
they're
sleep.
talking about you.
Oh, Christine?
Yeah, she's badass. Man.
Oh,
best
yeah,
bad-
no,
bad,
she's,
huh?
The
she's
only
she's bad.
badass Carol is Carol Brady.
No,
She was
No.
badass.
no, Carol.
Yes, she
Sometimes
was.
I feel like
Right.
Peter Brady. so it's a little something. I have
Jeff,
common there.
Jeff said Emily makes me want to be a better woman.
Jeff is the only one of the only other two transgender people I know in comedy.
Greg D. Filippo says, morning ladies, Emily's going to give Eric tips on how to make it easier to transition. Thank you, Craig.
Start with shaving.
So,
This is
didn't I
what-
shave?
No, this thing right here.
Oh.
This doesn't
It's
work.
taking him months to grow it.
No,
He's not
it's
going to
not.
shave it.
Take like
It's-
a
It's
week.
taking me
Yeah.
years to grow this, so I mean, I understand how you
Is that
do it.
hard, by the way?
Not anymore.
No.
Oh, the hair.
No, like, is that
So-
like, because I know a lot of women, they're like, I just want to cut my hair. 'Cause the
Oh, it's a pain in the ass. I want.
Okay.
She used to be careful what you wish for,
Right.
Because like I have hair now, and if you're eating and it's loose, like you see white chicks,
Yeah,
you know, like that.
Oh, yeah, and it gets in your mouth?
Yeah, among other things. So it gets a little crazy, and it's a pain in the ass. Really, it is. So
Because
it's
your
like, it's
hair's
usually
longer than
up-
Sally's, I think.
I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. So it's just
Yeah, like when it's a windy day, it's a pain in
Yeah,
the
it's-
neck.
it turns into
Even
like a rat's
I
nest.
work at White Post Farm on Saturday and Sunday during the festival that they have.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my hair like completely pulled back in a ponytail, and a couple of like moments of wind, it's still coming out. Yeah.
What'd you do? What'd Tony do?
Well, I'm Irish, so I pull potatoes out of the oven, and it doesn't go well. In fact, I've got so much potato scar things on this arm that I look like I was like a cutter in another life.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
But yeah, so like the wind just even when your hair is back, the wind blows it
Doesn't
right
matter. They
out
get
of the
all these little curly
ponytail,
things
Carol
and then
Brady
it's
with
all in
short
your
hair.
face anyway. It's a
Yeah.
pain in the neck.
So it's usually
So
up in
does
like a
Carol
clip or
from
something like that.
Walking
So I
Dead.
did all this so I could put this on and hardly wear makeup every day, and I hate wearing bras because they're such a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate bras.
Andy's
Yeah.
not a fan of Mike Keegan's either because he goes slow in the passing lane.
Whoa, those are fighting words.
Son of
Michael,
Michael
speed up, Mike.
Keegan. So anyway,
I've never heard anybody call him Michael.
Me neither.
Keegan.
I swear to God, I was thinking the same thing.
Michael
Yeah,
Keegan.
never. It's always been Mike. I've never heard him be called Michael.
Michael.
Uh-oh, so you're in trouble.
Yes.
Yo, in trouble,
So
Michael.
you enjoy Michael Keegan stood up for you, and then did you defriend the person, your Facebook friend?
Which one? The one, with the person who made a comment about my
Yes.
post on Mike? No, they unfriended me.
Oh.
Because when I clicked their name, it said
Yes.
add friend, and we were friends. So you want to talk shit and then walk away. You know what I don't understand is like,
Right.
like if we didn't do that, like Facebook, you can like I've had people friend request me to
Right.
talk shit to me and then unfriend request me, which is equivalent of when you were a kid on the playground, walk at somebody, you only friends you get, fucking hate you,
And
then
run
I'm
away.
like- and then run away. Which is the
I
same
heard
thing.
people. I didn't know people did that till like I don't know a couple of months ago. Somebody explained to me that like they just they friend you, they hope you accept, and then they troll all over your
Yes,
site, and then they
yes.
unfriend you. And you're like,
I've never had that happen to
Nothing
me. I'm
better
not that
because you're a
important.
nice guy and,
I-
and
yeah,
you're just
sure.
like, yeah, whatever. As far as I know, so far.
As far as you know, right?
Brandon, return that seat cover. All right, so I don't know why people do that. I really don't.
It's almost the equivalent of I like you, want to be friends, and then pulling the hair and running away, or that right?
Well, that usually means you
Yes.
like the other person. Like when we were kids, like I used to.
well, maybe they do
the
like
girl
you.
used to do this to me,
Right.
And this meant she liked me. It hurt like hell,
Maybe they do like you. Maybe they like, oh, ooh, she's sexy, and
but
I
they
wanna,
can't admit it.
Right, but they can't
because
admit
society.
it because of society and the transitioning, and
Yeah,
they're
that's
like,
why.
oh, that's not right. That's
Yeah.
Don't get me started on people who talk shit on Facebook.
yeah. Why? Who talks shit on Facebook? Nobody I know.
Nobody you know?
Nobody I know.
Oh, is that right?
I'm
Hey,
guessing you know them.
Oh, we know them.
Okay.
It's Tony and I's friend anniversary today on Facebook. 11 years. And get out of here.
That's
Leave me
so
alone. Get
nice.
out of here. Stop touching me, you weirdo.
Get in there.
I don't want to. I cruise with Mike Keegan, says Ken Pichelle. Eric, I think Emily just threw you a hint. What hint? What hint?
I don't know.
don't
The
know.
shaving thing?
Carla
Oh.
Russo's watching. So how many years have you been friends, you and Tony, on Facebook? Like,
11. I thought you meant Emily and I.
I was about to say about a week and a half.
A week and a half. Well, I didn't
2
realize that you were the same person.
What do you
When
mean?
I met you years ago in
Oh, yeah. Well, no.
in the
When did
Dodge
you get your
dealership.
Durango?
2 years ago. About 2 years ago.
Yeah, so I remember, and then you gave me the pamphlet. You said, "Oh, come on the show," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," and I put it down. And I
Oh,
never
so
did,
about a
and
year
then-
and a half ago.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then I saw you at Smash after you spanked the.
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Spank the what? You were gonna say spank
spanked
the
Bonnie's ass.
Yeah.
And,
The Bonnie.
I did it very
the Bonnie.
nicely. I
No,
did it
you
ve-
did. You had a little little style to it too. You were
Right,
twisting the
but,
paddle.
but I stopped a
you
little.
know?
I stopped at the butt. I didn't go all the way
I think
through.
she wanted it though.
She did, and I was.
I think she did.
because she did text me later. She goes, "Next time you can do it harder." I'm like, oh, "All right,
Did you say like next time you can do it harder?
harder." Next time,
She
do it
text you
harder.
that?
Yes, she did.
She did.
Actually, no. I think she put it out like on the
she,
post.
She put it on.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
she-
Bonnie doesn't seem.
On this
No,
show.
Bonnie
doesn't mince
Yeah,
words.
no.
Yeah.
She knows, you know, that you're married.
Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't know. I guess they would get. Felix from Let's Eat Long Island says, if a bald man transitions, does he grow hair? Well, I guess you would have to wear a wig or get hair plugs.
So, yeah, because I was not bald. I had a horseshoe. Like you could definitely see where it was thinner on top, you know, like the
Okay,
circle.
okay.
And then it was thicker on the sides. And then I don't know why, but luckily, I guess the hormones, you know, kind of stop. They don't really reverse like male pattern baldness,
Right.
But it kind of, I guess, stops in its tracks, or it did for me.
Right.
Really?
And
Wow.
so I was able to grow hair. But if you're completely, if the cell is dead, it's dead. So,
So like Tony. Tony, you can't transition.
well, no, he could.
Oh, you could.
I'd just be a bald woman.
Yeah, you could
Like
rock the Britney
Sinead.
thing. Oh, there you go.
He actually does have like hair.
Here we go.
Like it's not like a lot, but.
That would be bald.
Yes.
But
I'm blonde. I'm gray.
You're blonde. You're.
I would be
gray.
like Carol if I transitioned. She has that
Carol
grayish.
Brady?
No, Carol from The Walking Dead.
Oh.
What's the matter with you?
How'd you know? I knew what he was talking about. I've never seen the show.
Yes. And
You'd never
you
have
would,
hair like
you would be Austin
hers.
Powers if you transitioned, Sally.
Me?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Just because of the glasses.
You ever do those things on Facebook? What would you look like as a guy or a girl?
Yeah.
So I did one, like, what would you look like as a guy? And I'm like, oh, let's just see.
And?
If my old picture pops up.
And
it looked nothing like me. I'm like, this
Really?
app sucks. Because
Yeah,
it's
you don't
not
need
true.
the app. You could just show.
I could. I'm just saying, does it really work? And it didn't. I looked like, Mark Consuelos, which is fine, I guess. But it just did not look like me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam did it, and he like looks at us like, I'm hot.
wow.
I do me.
Didn't he look really good?
I think a friend of mine did it for me because I didn't.
You didn't do any of that
No,
stuff.
and he's like, "Look what you look like." I'm like, "I look horrible."
Well, that goes without saying.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well,
11 years of friendship. Nice.
wouldn't be the first time I put on a dress and makeup for Tony, though.
Not even this week.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's how we roll.
I see that.
I have pictures to prove it.
Yes, you do.
Did you have the beard?
Sometimes.
Oh,
No,
all right.
no, you didn't.
No.
You never have a beard.
No.
What is that?
I go to whatever that thing is.
Little goatee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Nice and trim.
he does have a beard.
Okay.
It's not nice. Good morning, all. Good morning,
Oh,
Bruno. How are you?
there's Bonnie.
Robin Eve's watching. Bonnie's watching. Bonnie, we were just talking about you.
Hi, Bonnie.
And Emily Santosis is here, comedian extraordinaire. How long have you been in comedy?
About 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
April's 2017.
And what made you get into it? What?
I have depression, so I spent a lot of time home alone. And I was sitting on my bed one day, and
Like
I'm
Macaulay
like,
Culkin?
possibly just home alone. Got it, Kevin. So I was home and I was bored, and I'm like, I gotta get out of the house. And everybody's like, oh, you're funny. I'm like, I'll give it a shot. So I called
Right.
up the brokerage,
Yeah.
Ziegler's open mic.
Yep.
And I said, what do you have to do to get on stage? She's like, I gotta bring 6 people. I'm like, okay. So it was like I made that call like at mid-March. So I tell everybody at work.
Yeah.
Figuring I'll get a
no.
handful of people.
Okay.
And like 40 people come
Showed
from
up.
work.
Right.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
You called Ziegler.
yeah.
Well, I called brokerage.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So, but how, from that call to going there with 40 people, how long are we talking? Like a few days later?
No, like 3 weeks.
Okay.
And so you didn't take a class.
Nope.
You just sat down. Like in those 3 weeks, you just started writing a bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And how'd it go?
It went well. I don't want
Okay.
to say I crushed it, but I had the room.
Okay.
And it's gone well since. I generally make people laugh, which is good.
Okay.
That's the idea.
a good-
So that's a good thing to be as a comedian, make them do.
yeah.
But no, it was really good. I did really well, and 7 minutes. And I was nervous. I was getting nervous when I go up, but I did it.
Sure.
And
Good
yeah, I
for
just
you.
you know what it is? It's just the jokes kind of write themselves in my
Right.
life. The shit that happens to me.
Okay.
It's like, all right, let me
Okay.
write that down.
Okay.
Because it's upsetting. Usually, what happens? I used to get upset, and then
Upset about what?
about things that might happen to me.
Give us an
things-
example.
Give you an example.
Yes, give you an
Okay,
example.
Make
what
her
do-
cry?
Yeah, I want to make. Yeah, this is like Oprah
What?
show.
No, it's
This
not.
is like the Oprah show. We could cry, we could laugh, we could do everything on this
You don't
show.
have to do the Oprah cry though.
You don't have to do the Oprah.
you don't have to do anything.
What like
listen to
what bad things happen to you?
I don't know, like dating sucks. You know,
Okay.
and you want a specific example? All right, we'll get back to that. I'll give you
Okay,
one.
all right.
I'm late to the game. Do you date men or women?
I date
both?
men.
Men, okay.
Women don't generally pay me any mind. So
Would you date a woman?
I would.
You would. You would
I
still date a woman.
Yes, I would.
See,
I
now
just-
that I don't understand.
Oh,
Now,
here we go.
No,
All
no,
right.
no. And I want you to explain to me, and
No,
not
no,
that
I'm
you're
going
the
to.
you're the expert on it. But Caitlyn Jenner
Yeah.
transitioned to a woman to date women.
Okay.
I'm like, well, I don't get it. Why?
So who you are has no bearing on who you date.
Who
So,
you're
for
attracted
example-
to. If you
Exactly.
feel like a woman,
Yeah.
you might be attracted to women, but you might
Exactly.
be attracted to men. It's how you see yourself. Like, do you see
So
yourself?
if you're gay or
Yeah.
you're a lesbian or whatever it is you are, that's who you love, let's say.
Right.
But it's not who you are. So I could be a man who is into men or women or both, or I could be a woman who's a man into men, women or both. Or I
Right.
could transition to be a woman and still find both attractive.
right.
So that one has
How
nothing
you
to
feel.
do. Yeah, exactly. It's how
Right
you
now, I'm
feel
getting it a
personally.
little bit.
All right.
Did you get it?
I didn't get it.
You didn't get it?
No, I got it.
You
I
got
was
it.
trying to make a bad joke. Yes,
Oh.
I didn't need it explained to me.
I did, because I was like, I don't understand that. Why didn't you stay a man then? But now I get it a little bit better. A
We're
little bit
opening
better.
minds on this
Yeah,
show.
education. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, all right, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, Emily dates men. And so
and how's that going?
Well,
so
no,
it's difficult.
let me correct that. Emily doesn't date because
All right.
Emily would date. Why am I talking about myself in third person? I would
I don't
date.
know. Although it is fun, keep doing it.
No, Emily would date, but
But
we the guys out there, they're not very nice.
right, Andy said Emily is hilarious.
Thank you, Andy.
And Bonnie
As are
said
you.
I met Emily at a pole barn workshop.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, go ahead.
So,
So-
the
That was
act,
funny. She had to introduce herself to me 4 times. I couldn't remember her name.
Bonnie?
Yeah, Bonnie said hi. And I met her. I met her before the workshop.
Right.
And I said hi. I'm Emily. Nice to meet you. She goes, we've met before. I'm Bonnie. I said okay. 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, it's nice meeting you. What? She goes, Bonnie. Like 4 times that night. I'm like, oh, she must think I'm a fucking idiot. All right, what were you gonna say?
well, all right. So we were talking about the act going up on stage for the first time.
Yeah.
Is all this part of the act? I've seen a little bit. I've seen some videos, but I don't recall you getting into any of that.
No. We're just having a conversation. But the act is things that happen. You know, whether if it's about dating or about work or about shopping or
Right.
about any mundane task that you do, I do. You know, just as, whatever. And sometimes just stupid shit happens.
So people are mean to you.
Sometimes
For no
not-
reason.
Not so much anymore. Really, so much. Can't really tell till I open my mouth. And
Okay.
because that's usually the giveaway. Like last year, John Butera, who I love, he's a great guy.
Yes.
He asked me to do a show out in Barton's Place for Halloween. He said it's a costume show. And I said, oh, great, I know what I'm going as. He said, what? I said, Wonder Woman, but I'm not going to wear a costume. He goes, well, how does that work? I said, because as soon as I open my mouth, everybody's going to go, I wonder, is that a woman? So, I mean, it's just a giveaway
Right.
when that happens. So yeah, it can. I'll get like a look or anything. People don't really say much. Like, you got to be really ballsy, because I'm not like the most petite, smallest person. Like, I'm semi-intimidating, So a little bit.
So why don't some men like that?
Yeah, but
You got to find the right one.
I guess
That's all.
and I have
I'm
yet
going to
to
disagree
find
with that.
one.
I don't find you intimidating.
No, that's good then.
Oh yeah, I meant that as a good thing. Yeah.
No. Are you single?
Yes.
No.
No.
Well, which is it?
No.
Well, it's 2
No.
no's to a yes.
They're dating.
They're dating.
Yes, and it's
We're
horrible
dating?
for me. Well, all right, whatever.
Eric and Danielle have been dating for a really long time.
We
They
have
just
been.
celebrated their anniversary.
Yes, we have been.
It's good.
We've been dating for 23 years.
That's so nice.
I
We'll
said
call
something
it that
funny.
From now
My
on.
ex-wife thought something
I can
was
call
funny.
it that from now on.
Good. I'm happy
What did I
for
say?
ya.
I insulted them.
Who?
Well, I insulted Sally
How'd you insult
because
Sally?
they're not dating. They're married.
They're married.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. So can we just take back what I said?
Yes. Yes. Anyway. Okay. So, yes, but I have been dating my wife for about 23 years. I continue to date her even though we're married.
Oh, nice. That's very nice. Usually the dating ends right when you get married. I
Okay.
think they say.
So anyway, go on. I don't find her intimidating as either. Do you find her intimidating, Tony?
No, that's I
Yeah.
said. I
Yeah,
don't.
you
So
said
I
that.
don't find you intimidating either.
Well, that's good.
How do they find you intimidating? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just like.
Well, you said it. You said You said you're not the smallest person, and then people find you intimidating. So I thought you meant it like as a size.
No,
thing.
size-wise, I'm
It's-
not the smallest person, but I.
Right.
Yeah, but you're not intimidating.
You
I don't
cannot
know.
kick my ass.
Who says this?
My ex-wife says she can definitely kick my ass.
Wow.
No, and she's like a little stick of dynamite. Like, seriously.
Yes.
She's maybe like $120. God, I hope I'm right. All right, so
I say $1.15.
all right, good.
Right.
You're still not gonna sleep with her. So, so
no, I'm not.
she's just like, she's
Right.
like aggressive.
Yep.
Much more man than I'll ever.
Is she
be.
Italian?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah,
That
there you
makes
go.
sense.
There you go.
100% Italian.
Uh-huh.
She's a firecracker. She's also an awesome mom. So,
She
but
should be in here. Let's get her in here.
let's get her in here.
Where is she?
She's not around the corner.
The Emily and Christine show.
Can
That
she
show
get
got
in here before
canceled.
1 o'clock? She can get in here before 1 o'clock,
Can she get in here before 1 o'clock?
based on where she lives. I'm not asking. I don't. Yeah, I'm not.
I think
prying.
that she could,
All right,
but
get in
she
here.
works from home.
So
I
she
think
may not
I
be
think
able
she
to.
has to. I think she has to work.
Right.
Besides, I really don't want to get my ass kicked today. So.
And
let's
how long were
just-
you married to her for?
About 4 years.
Okay. And
About-
is that like I said, if you have to repeat something when I was like gone for the
No,
first
it's
20
fine.
minutes, like did you get divorced because you wanted
don't know why,
to be with
seriously.
men or
No, I just wanted to be me.
yeah?
So that was the thing, and it just didn't. It's not what.
Because
she
if you're
wanted.
attracted to women, you could have just transitioned and still stayed married, but you wanted to be with
I wasn't
men
the
too.
nicest person at the time.
What'd you do?
Pushed her, I didn't do anything. God.
You pushed her down the stairs?
No, what?
What are you, like Naomi from
No.
Showgirls?
I
Pushed her down the stairs.
I kind of pushed her away though.
Oh.
You know, and she was pregnant at the time, and it should have been there, and it wasn't, and I can't imagine. You know, because I was thinking about me, obviously, because I'm an asshole, but I can't imagine how that was playing out in her mind.
But you acknowledge it, and she's forgiven you.
Maybe. I don't think I've asked
Well,
that
I don't
question,
think
but
she's not forgiven you because she's talking to you.
She doesn't hate me.
Right.
We got past that.
And she's texting you jokes and laughing. I think
Yes.
that's forgiving.
Okay, all right. I'll give
I
you
think
that.
that's
And if you
forgiving.
had to do
That's
all
fair.
that over again, you would have done it differently. You were just in kind of a
I
weird
would've.
place. So
Yeah, it was-
that's always nice to know. If you're like, yeah, I wanted to push her away. You know, like you were.
Yeah, no, I just because I knew it's not what she wanted, you know. But it's I don't know. I try to see it from the other person's perspective, especially hers.
Right. Because you're an empath.
Yeah, but this
Right.
is just it was tough on both of us, I guess.
Right.
Harder on her, I think, than me.
Right.
Yeah,
But again,
it's not
I
what
think
she signed
she's
up for.
I think she's forgiven you. What did she just text you? That she forgave you?
No, the last text was I can definitely kick your ass.
Oh. Well,
but-
fair enough.
In a
I-
nice way.
in a loving way.
In a loving
way.
Pin you to the ground, kind of.
Like don't like kill me, just like slightly, like slap me around a little bit and let me go, kind of way. Yeah, there's more coming though, I think.
So,
Anyway.
what relationships have you had recently? Like, if you go to like a gay bar or something,
don't.
are you received at all in like a
I don't
in a
really,
place where you feel good? Is
No,
it,
I don't. If I'm
do you,
not, if I'm
do you
not
kind
at
of
work,
hope someone like hooks you up with someone that they know? Like, how at this point do you?
I've yet to everybody. I've never dated as a woman, so it's hard to know. Because when I was a guy, I was never like, it was never like, yo, I banged this broad like first night out. I was like, it was never like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was. So I didn't know. Well, I knew guys, not all of them, but a lot that could be like that. Like, oh yeah, I got in her pants and all that.
Sure.
Stuff. And it seems, if I try to date, this is gonna be a long text. Holy shit. Try to date. It's it always feels like the first date, like you would go out and then go for drinks. Like, oh, let's go back to my place. I'm like, no, let's not. Like I don't know you.
Right.
Is it that adults generally, because I'll be 44 in like 2 weeks, so is
Yeah.
it like adult, not even 2 weeks, so is it like adults just want to cut to the chase? So maybe
No.
I'm comparing dating now to dating when I was like
No.
a teenager. Is it that
Yeah,
women
it's so
in-
much different with like all the cell phone stuff and
Oh,
all
please.
the. It's must be completely different.
That's
It-
different,
it-
but the end game's the same. You want to get
yeah, but
laid.
is it? Yeah, but no. Well,
Right.
kind
no,
of.
he doesn't. She doesn't.
No.
She wants to connect with someone.
I'm
That's
not.
the point.
I'm not
exactly,
saying
and
her.
that-
I'm saying the guy she's going out with.
Exactly.
Right.
So
That's the end game.
But
So is it that? Is it the fact that women have endured this their entire lives?
Yes.
Is it the fact that as a trans woman, if a guy finds me attractive, it's generally because it's like a fetish type situation. Like, yo, she's kind of cute, maybe,
Right.
and she's got boobs, and oh, she's got whatever, and that's like a thing. And I don't want that person because
you
if
don't
that's
want it
all
to be
they're
a
interested in-
physical thing. You want it
No,
to be like you connect
yes.
with like a person.
Yes.
But you're like, I wouldn't sell all men short with that's the end game for all men, because I really don't think that it is.
So
in
let's say I
any
agree with you,
way.
but my experience has
Okay.
been with the guys that I've seen to be that. How's that?
Okay, fair
So-
enough.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter where I meet these people, whether it's OkCupid. I had a profile picture on OkCupid, and you've put your best foot 1 week from today. I don't know what that means.
She's
All right.
setting a date.
Your
to-
birthday.
Wait, actually,
Your
yes.
birthday?
Thank you. Good call.
You have the same birthday as
knows
John
dates.
Lennon?
Yeah, and Justin McDonald and a few other people that I know. I know a few people my birthday.
Wow.
So
Happy birthday.
thank you. What was I saying? So it doesn't matter where I meet them.
Right.
So I had an OkCupid profile, and on my profile was a picture, and you always put your best picture on there. So like I had
Sure.
cleavage work in, I had a filter on because that's what we do. So it was like kind of like a catfish, but not still
Right.
me.
No, I get it.
And right underneath the picture, it said transgender woman, blah 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 blah. Right.
Okay.
And I would get
Fair enough.
I would get a lot of messages from guys.
Right.
And we would text back and forth, and in those messages, like a few minutes in, I'd be like, oh, by the way, just in case, whatever, I'm transgender. Oh, I didn't know that.
How do you not know that?
I was like, but you said you liked my profile. Would you like the fact that I had one? Because you obviously didn't read it. Because
They just saw the picture and liked it.
So what I had to
whatever.
do was, because guys like pictures, is I took that picture and then I cropped it and I wrote on it, and I put boobs and wee, and I get a lot less likes. But the ones that do like me, at least they know ahead of time.
We're ahead of time.
But yes,
boobs
exactly.
and wee wee.
Yes, well, I wrote penis.
Okay.
So,
I would have laughed if I
boobs
saw that.
and wee
Boobs
wee.
and wee wee.
So
I was like, all right.
So yeah, but then I can never tell
Right.
what they're interested in. You know what I mean? Is it?
Well, that's for anybody.
I guess so.
That's for anybody. It's
I'm
not
just
you.
hypersensitive to the
Don't
fact
all
that
of
I
a
think
sudden
maybe-
start thinking you're unique. It's for everybody.
I'm
What
not-
are they into? If a
What are
girl
you trying to say?
If a girl has nice boobs and a nice ass, she's not sitting there going, "I wonder if they're into my boobs and it." Yeah, they are. So if they're
Actually,
into your
that's a good
boobs and
point.
wee wee,
I-
that's
I-
what they're into.
I-
So give them a chance. If a young girl's into an old guy because he's rich, that's what she's into.
Because that's what you're attracted to, and you may find
Right.
like for example, my kid's
Getting
in,
best
in,
of both worlds.
in college right now.
Bisexual buffet.
Give
and
him a
he's,
chance.
he's looking at this there's this girl in his history class. He's like, she's really pretty. She looks really nice. I saw her answer questions. She seems really nice. And he's like, I want to pass her a note saying, I think you're really pretty. If you'd like to, go out. And I was like, you should probably have a conversation with her first, because she's going to think, wow, you just saw me. You don't know anything about me.
True.
Whereas Sam is he's the nicest kid. So don't discount these people, because I was just afraid of how it would look.
Mm-hmm.
But she'd be totally fine having him, not just because I'm his mom. But,
Not just.
but
I know, I'm just very defensive. I'm defensive, I guess.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
You're live on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
What's up, man? What's up, Tony?
What's up? Who's this?
No, this is Tony.
Oh, it's Dennis.
Hey,
Who's it?
hold on, guys.
Hey, how are you? You on the cell phone today, Dennis?
Yes, I am.
You outside?
No, actually, I'm going out right now.
Oh, okay. Because yeah,
Sorry.
you sound different when you call in on a cell. Say hi to our guest Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Dennis.
Dennis is getting married October 25th
Congrats, Dennis.
to his boyfriend Dorian, and he's very excited. And Tony's going to provide all the apple juice for the ceremony, right?
Sweet.
Now, what am I hearing? You had a conversation with Felix about actually having the wedding here?
Yep.
Oh yeah, is that what you really want to do? You want to get married here in the studio?
Yes, I am.
Oh, all right. We'll have to. So who do we talk to get all the arrangements set up?
Don't know. I'm having Chris do it, too.
I couldn't hear on that one, Dennis. What'd you say?
I said I'm having my Chris do it for me.
Say it one more time.
Chris, I'm having Chris do it for me.
Having Chris do it for him.
Who's Chris?
Chris.
Yeah. Who's that, Dennis?
Is that his cousin?
I know it's Chris. I know that. But I forgot his last name, though.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, tell Chris to get in touch with us.
Yeah, I don't have a number. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll figure it out somehow.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I can't wait either,
All right, Dennis.
I love you guys. I want to give a shout out to all Gubs Radio. The guys are
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you, Dennis.
You guys are awesome. I tell you, you guys are awesome in my book.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it.
You can know. You guys are welcome. I'll tell you.
You enjoy this beautiful day, bud.
Oh, I'm definitely going to enjoy this nice, beautiful day.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys so. Talk to you guys later.
Take care,
Bye,
Dennis.
Dennis.
Dennis Murphy, everybody.
guys.
Dennis Murphy calling in one more time.
So
I
couldn't
think you
really
said
hear.
Chris is taking care of it for me, but I think Chris may be his wedding planner or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't.
So-
get half
All
what he
Felix
said.
So-
said we need an ordained minister,
Yeah, all
but
right.
Steve already said he'd do it.
So did Frank Fiella, and so did Steve.
Football Steve.
He's an ordained minister.
Yes, and didn't Robin Eve say she'd do it too?
I know she's
I
a
think we
minister.
threw her name out.
I don't know if she said she did.
All right, so Felix, you have, based on when you contacted us yesterday and even now, it sounds like you have more info, which we're going to need so we can set that up in here. So he's definitely doing it here? That's cool, but I mean,
guess,
is he
yeah.
bringing
I
I
don't know. We're
think
gonna.
they were
Well,
just-
if he was getting married at the Justice of the
Justice
Hall,
of
he wasn't bringing a big
Peace,
party.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
I could imagine the place.
Yeah, but
was much
even if
bigger
it's
than
10
this.
people, we need to figure that out.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Well, maybe we'll move it to the big room and or the little room and have a little FaceTime action or something.
But again, those
Yeah.
are arrangements we'd have to make. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying if somebody's attracted to you, regardless of what you're offering, then just give them a chance. That's in my opinion, that's pretty important. You have to be attracted to the person first.
And just say nothing
Because-
personally. I'm
Right.
gonna take this slow,
Right.
but because that's the way I have to do things right now, and I want to get to know you.
And then second, you have to like them as a person. And go, okay, not only am I attracted to this person, but I also think they're a good person, and I like them, and I want to see where this goes. And who knows, 6 months from now, they may be an asshole. You know what I mean? Or 10 years from now, they may be an asshole. People change all the time. You never know.
I asked my ex-wife; she knows.
Right. But anyway, I say give them a chance.
That's true. So
Because they have to be attracted to you first. That's my opinion.
No, that's the first thing you see.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and it's like, 'cause if you didn't, I get that, but it's just like, I don't know. I just,
Don't think too much. You're thinking too much.
I am overthinking this.
You're overthinking
right?
too much.
Well, let's ask, you're a woman, so you know. Am I, is
Yeah, I think you're uncomfortable with like one thing when you at like a girl growing up, which you didn't have that opportunity.
Exactly.
Is you're used to going whoa.
Yeah.
And so you think you either have to like know right away
Mm-hmm.
because they want to go to bed, but you don't know right away, and like there's always like you don't have to make any decisions. Let's just write letters for a second. Let's just get to know each other, and then. Because clearly I want to.
Did you just say write letters? What is this, the 1880s?
Well, yeah, they just like the Guernsey. Remember that book?
His Little House on the Prairie. Let us exchange letters to commence our.
Back and forth and get to know each other. Yeah.
no, but
To
I
commence
know,
our
but I
wooing.
you
get what
don't
you're
have to
saying.
feel pressured. I feel like you're saying no because
Yeah, because that
you don't
pressure
want to
starts
do that in the middle of thing, which we all learned 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, I don't
like,
know.
Just, hey, buddy, let's just. I
don't
like you.
know.
I know I like you.
Or if you're feeling randy, you just go, all right, let's go back to your place. And that's it. And you have a good time and you move on. You don't have to fall in love with
But
everybody.
then you get a reputation.
yeah.
Oh, please. That you're 44.
And you want
Who cares
this will
about
be your
reputation?
first time, right?
What was that?
This will be your first time as a woman, kind of. Like
No.
you said, you haven't dated.
No,
any.
so I was with some guy who met me when I was a guy and then stayed with me for like a year and a half through transition.
Oh,
and then we broke up. And but that was also, that was like 2014. No, it is what it is.
Oh, that was a
that
long
was
time ago.
2014. So it's been like 5 years.
Right.
And sporadically I would go on a date or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's all, I don't know. It just feels awkward.
Mm-hmm.
It just does. And I don't know how to get past that, I guess. Because maybe I'm thinking constantly, like, what is this guy up to? Like, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And
So
I
Well, you
just-
have to
slow's
think about that in the
good.
beginning.
And he's the guy is gonna be good or not good, and so take the time to find out.
But everybody goes through that, not just you. Like growing up, I had a very, very wealthy friend. He was very wealthy, and every time he went out with somebody, he's like, "Are they in it for me? Or are they in it for my money?"
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? So it's everybody. You have to be careful no matter what. Is this person a good person? As long as they're a good person, then you could keep moving forward. But you still have to be physically attracted to them. They have to be physically attracted to you, and then you take it from there. And then you find out if they're a good person.
And if they're
then-
not a good person, they're not going to put the time in. So
Right.
if they put the time in, then that's a
That's true.
good.
That's my opinion. I'd say stop overthinking it and start getting some,
Bonnie is
fucking lane.
offering that you and her should go out cruising for guys.
Me and Bonnie.
You may
should-
need a wingman.
Yeah, that, I
and
agree.
that's why I was thinking, how's it going? Because I lived in California for about 15 years, so.
Bonnie,
I-
I'm down. All right, God.
So I went to and I worked in a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if you guys know, but like when like the main hotels, like a lot of the people there that work there are gay guys. So they were a lot of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go to gay bars with them, which is really overwhelming for someone who's like almost 5 feet, because it's like, it's overwhelming. Everyone's just so tall and stuff. But you might need like a wingman to help you.
You might have lost your wingman already because now Bonnie is hitting on Shane Coyle.
And Shane Coyle's hitting on Bonnie.
No, I thought he was talking to.
No, he's saying, "Will you marry me?"
Yeah, but he's. Oh, yeah, you're right.
you're
He's
in the same-
So
they're in the
much
same
for you.
thread.
You lost your wingman already.
Bonnie, what happened?
The Lord giveth and taketh away.
No doubt.
Right there. There you go. So I think you're totally overthinking it. Just dive right in. Just go back on OkCupid if you're not off of it.
Oh,
No,
Shane
I'm on
says
it.
he was talking to both.
Oh.
So there you go.
Threesome.
You can have a three-way
A
marriage.
three-way.
Three's
What about
company.
that?
Yeah, look at that.
Hey,
Come and
but
knock on my door.
Do you have any gay friends that you like really, really trust? that maybe because like to me like when you have like a really really good friend and they know you.
Why does the friend have to be gay? Why can't it just be a friend?
Well, because he might have like one or two people who'd be like, you know what, this person might be really good to go on a date with. You might have to be fixed up at first, you know.
Yeah, no, I think that
by
would be
someone
the best
who
way.
really knows you.
Yeah, I think that would be the best way because the whole trying to meet somebody blind on, well, not blind, but
Yeah.
trying to meet them on a dating website,
Right.
Yeah.
is weird. I always feel weird, like they're gonna abduct me. I'm gonna end up in a van. I'll be in Albania. I'll be like taken for. It's just
Sure.
That could be fun. I'm kidding.
What?
I'd be afraid
never
I
know.
could-
Stupid.
Yeah.
Do you like getting tied up?
No.
Well,
Yes.
let her answer.
Maybe. All right.
See, there you go.
She
Thank
was,
you.
She was blinking help with her
I'll marry
eyes
them.
at me. So
Shane, I was on MTV for now. I do prank. Let's see this. Wow.
Oh, you were looking at Shane Coyle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, he looked good.
Son of a bitch, he looks good. See, there you go. You're physically attracted to him.
That guy.
That's the way I look like too.
Yeah.
I saw
Okay.
that picture. Let me see this. What the?
That's Shane?
That's Shane.
Wow.
What does it say?
I don't know.
Coyote something? Oh, Coyle Family Pride. Sorry, I thought it said
I
coyote.
thought it said coyote also.
Well, yeah.
It
Then
was
you had to zoom in.
COY, yeah.
Then you had to zoom in. LOL. Know the money and know the person.
So he wasn't proposing a three-way marriage.
Oh, damn it.
Could have Shane, you were that close. Bonnie already said yes, I guarantee it.
Oh, Bonnie's like, okay, I'm in.
She's already, in fact, she already changed it on Facebook. She's now Bonnie Coyle. I see.
Yeah, so don't
Bonnie's in a relationship, effective now.
don't think too much and just get the hell out there. That's all.
I can give that a shot.
Yeah, there you go. That's my advice.
Good advice.
Sally's advice is get a wingman, and Tony has no advice. Tony, do you have any advice?
No.
He says no.
No,
He has no advice.
that's okay. That's okay. That's good.
So-
I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it.
You're gonna wing it.
I'm gonna wing it.
You're taking my advice.
Yes.
Ha! Screw your wingman advice.
Wing what? Like, how are you going to wing it? What
No,
does
I'm
that
just
even
gonna.
mean?
I'm gonna just try it again. I'm gonna try and date again. I'm just gonna do it. And I'm gonna grab Bonnie. And Bonnie and I are gonna go out.
Right. Oh, so you're taking both of our advices.
Yes.
Wing
There
it
you
with
go.
a wingman.
Wing woman.
Wing woman.
Right.
Wing person.
Wing.
Right.
Wing
A winger.
Yes.
A winger.
Not just an 80s rock band. Exactly.
Exactly.
Gina says Emily does need to be. No, I'm not reading that because I don't want you getting in her head. Just stop that now, Gina. I'm not reading that. He has to be more careful.
I already am.
Yeah, I'm sure you're careful.
No, I like if I'm careful. Like I'm selling some. I have some stuff I want to get rid of. So I went on Let Go. Right?
Okay, yes.
And have you been on it?
No,
and
I
have
have not.
bookshelves and whatnot. So I get a text message last night on the app. Right.
Sure.
And it was in Spanish. And I don't understand
You hit
Spanish.
translate.
But it's just imagine it said, "Is this available?" So I just said yes, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
it
what
turns
I do
out-
too.
Then he started speaking English. I'm like, all right, great, this worked out. So can I come over now? This is like 9:30 at night. So I'm like, okay. So they pull up and they're like, can you meet me outside? I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right. So I walk downstairs and I'm in an apartment building. It's got a lock on the door. So I'm like behind the glass and I'm like looking for the car and I don't see a car. I'm like, what car do you have? He's like a Navigator. I'm like, yeah, they can fit me in a Navigator. All right.
Right.
So I'm watching and then it's and then they pull up and I'm like, this is why they call the app Let Go, because this guy's gonna have me in a chokehold and I'm gonna be screaming, let go, let go, let go. Right? So,
That's funny.
so it was actually a pregnant woman and her daughter.
Oh.
So I carried that. They've sold them a bookshelf, so I carried it out. But I was like, I'm always very careful. Like if I meet
See?
somebody,
Yeah,
they
but
don't come to
that
my
has
house.
that has nothing to do with who you are.
No, I'm just saying, I
I
was
would feel the
Regina.
same way. I'd be like 9:30 at night. Who's coming at 9:30 at night?
Yeah, I really wanted to get rid of the bookshelf. Though.
Right,
So I'm like,
right.
all right,
No,
come on,
fair
40
enough,
I'm like,
fair enough.
am I gonna die? I get $40 for my bookshelf. My life's worth $40. All right, come on over.
Right. I'll die for $40.
Yeah,
I
why
like
not?
it. Why not? I'll give it a shot. All right, so 2.5 years in comedy, no classes, just winging it,
Yeah,
and you're having a great time.
absolutely.
And when's your next performance?
My next performance. All right, so the 11th, I believe, I am at Barton's Place in Mount Sinai.
Okay.
So they said comedy is going to take me far, and well, that's
Well,
pretty
that's
far.
pretty far.
And then I'm in the Little Room on the 19th.
Okay.
I'm in the Little Room on the 25th. I am hosting Broadway Comedy Club Saturday 7:45 show in the city.
Wow.
Nice.
For Julius Kim. Yeah, they asked. It's cool. I love when they ask. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you want me? Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
So they've done it a couple of times. So I'm hosting that show.
Okay.
And I think I'm at like Cafe Spiga coming up, which is weird because I headlined for Butera because I won some contests back in April.
Okay.
And I headlined for him at the picture that you put on. That was at McGuire's. It was
Yes.
like August 4th or 5th or whatever it was.
Okay.
10th and 9th. And I headlined for him. And it was a big crowd. It was like 100 and something people, I think. And I didn't get on to at the midnight, but the crowd was awesome. It was great.
Wow.
And then I don't think I've done a show since because I work a lot, so it's crazy. It's like some of these
Right.
guys, I mean, they're in the grind and they're doing it 2-3 times a week, if not more.
Right.
And that's not me. But then I'll get like spurts where I'll do like 4 or 5 shows, you know? So I haven't been on in a while, so I'm like a little, like, I wonder how it's going to go. I always get nervous before I go on.
Really?
But-
Still, after 2.5 years?
Yeah, but John booked me at this. I was like, why don't you put me in certain places? And he said that he's nervous about like the people in the, because he knows my brand, my type of comedy. I talk about
Right.
myself, and there's not a lot of comedians, although I met one recently that talk about similar subject matter.
Right.
And he says in
Bastard.
some places, in some
Bitch.
places, he feels like it might not be. I don't know. So he doesn't book me in certain places. I'm like, well, you could let me try.
Well, like a
and
church?
see- No, oh God, I'll burn up in flames.
Stop it.
Let me try. So he's booking me into the place he's booking me at this restaurant that is, I think, older and white and conservative. I guess is the general clientele.
Yeah, you'll find out then.
So he's like,
You'll
whatever.
probably get a lot of dates.
Well, I actually thought of my opener already.
Right.
I said I don't usually get booked in places like this because my comedy, it's hard to swallow for some people.
Ooh.
So I think that's going to be my opener. I think that's a good one. I think
Pun
I should
intended.
Break the ice, exactly, and then go into the act from there. So let's see what happens.
Nice.
October 25th is going to be crazy.
Crazy?
What's crazy mean?
I think that means awesome. I think.
No, but why October
here.
25th?
I don't. It's a costume thing.
Oh, you
I
have.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we have our show at the brokerage.
Oh, on the
We're very-
25th.
Yeah, the murder mystery show. Very
Oh, wow, what's
nervous
that? I
about
didn't know you
that.
guys had that.
Yeah, we do murder mystery shows.
Oh, that must be funny as hell.
They
We
are.
have a good time. We have a good time.
Cool. I'll have to see that one time.
And it's a costume contest. And of course, it's a murder. Perfect for Halloween.
Perfect for Halloween.
So go to
kinda
govs.com for that show. Go to govs.com for our show.
Yep.
Lots of great shows at Governor's Comedy Clubs, all 3 Governor's Comedy Clubs.
That's right. And the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, located at 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. BellaVistaPizza.com, baby. Check them out today. Mention Knock 'em Dead Comedy. You get 1 free garlic knot on any order. That's right. Order your cauliflower pie, your gluten-free pie, whatever you want. Wings, they got everything. Salads, delish.
Do you know what I just got asked?
What?
Do I get half of the $40?
Oh, my goodness. Christine.
Yes.
Yes? Half of everything?
Half of everything. It
Oh my
seems.
goodness! Well, the half of the half. Does the first wife get half of that half?
No, it's like I'm on the austerity budget now.
Oh,
it's like
all
I'm
right.
on like a third. I think.
Well, when you're off giving the checks away, when you're done giving the checks, you're gonna buy your own house, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
I'll be 60.
And when you
I'll
do,
buy my own house.
and when you do, you're gonna use Gina Kangemi Coffin. She's a licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Kangemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. List your house with Gina. She'll work so hard for you and sell your house so fast it'll make your
Head spin.
head spin. Oh, who said that? Oh, you read it. Oh, son of a gun. And yes, so Gina Kangemi Coffin, give her a call today. And also Knock 'em Dead Comedy, Knock 'em Dead Comedy for the funniest murder mysteries in the whole wide world. Check out Knock 'em Dead Comedy. Do you want to see a boring murder mystery?
No.
Right? You wouldn't want to see a boring murder mystery.
I wouldn't.
But if you do, go see the other guys because they'll walk in the middle of your dinner and say, there's been a murder in the parking lot and I'm Detective So-and-so and we're going to have to figure it out now.
But that's not what you do.
That's not what we do.
What do you do?
We make you laugh. We make you dance. We make you sing. We make you part of the action, and you get to see the comedic murder mystery happen right in front of you. That's
So you
right.
make murder funny.
We make murder funny.
I like that.
Yes, we make murder funny. So you come see Knock 'em Dead Comedy, knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates for all our upcoming dates and information, of which Anthony will give you details now.
This Friday, you can catch us at Frank's Steaks in Jericho. We are doing our mob-themed murder mystery show. Saturday, we're out in Riverhead doing our 80s-themed murder mystery show.
Not many tickets left for that one, by the way.
And I believe the same for Frank's Steaks. We
Yeah.
always sell out of Frank's Steaks. And that's one of my favorites because we get great food and it's a lot of fun. But we're also doing our 80s themed murder mystery on October 25th at the Brokerage in Belmore. Once again, costume contest, murder, music and dancing is going to be a lot of fun. There'll be a prize given for the best costume. It doesn't have to be 80s. It could be any costume for Halloween. It's a Halloween bash. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com for our full list of show dates, information on who we are, what we do, and, of course, booking information. And, of course, if you're looking for a great comedy show, where else would you go but one of the 3 great Governor's Comedy Clubs on Long Island? Jay Moore will be at Governor's in Levittown this weekend. Stevie GB and our friend Frank Fiala will be here at the Little Room at Governor's in Levittown on Friday. Charlie Bequette and Friends on Saturday, featuring Peaches Rodriguez, and our own Bonnie Scalisi will be there on Saturday.
Wow.
The Brokerage this weekend, Seton Smith is playing the Brokerage in Belmore on Friday. There's also an open mic on Friday, and Gilbert Gottfried will be there on Saturday. And then at McGuire's out in Bohemia, Vanessa Hollingshead will be out there all weekend. She's great, too. And, of course, Sunday nights, all the clubs have Sunday Night Funnies, and they have their comedy classes, and they have all the great stuff. It's amazing. You got to give away, you got to talk about the thermoses. Right?
Oh, yeah. Throw me a thermos.
I just got the schedule in for White Post Farm, and me and Kevin are working kettle corn both days.
Wow, there's a shock.
I have a 15-year-old, and he helps. He isn't. He's awesome. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to pick out your... Do you like Yeti cups?
No.
You
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
No. Everyone should have
you should
one
get
until
this.
now.
What?
Take that from him.
Why?
Because.
No.
Yes, thank you, Emily.
No, it's indestructible. See? It's indestructible. Me and Emily were fighting over it, and it didn't break.
Why do they just do? Who wants this?
I have to promote it. I was hitting it on my head yesterday so hard that
What?
because I was
It's
showing
so
people that
weird.
it was indestructible.
It's so strong. Ow, give me some.
I think
Right.
he went into double digits. The amount of times he hit himself.
Oh,
It's the
absolutely.
strangest thing.
So it's indestructible, and it's better than a Yeti cup, and it's only $5. I don't know if it's better than a Yeti, but still,
course
it's
it is.
$5. It'll keep your cold drinks cold, your hot drinks hot.
Maybe.
It will, Sally. It
Did
will.
you try it?
And did you see that it's indestructible?
A cup probably does something a Yeti cup doesn't do. It
What?
makes all your drinks warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
'Cause,
all
it's
you
probably
do.
better
Yeti
for you
cup doesn't do
anyway.
that.
Warmth is a little
Tepid.
bit better for your body.
And
yeah.
for the $5, you get a cup and a free pass inside to Governor's Comedy Clubs.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they let you in for free if you come to a show here?
No, it's a negative.
All right, here, take a free pass.
Oh, nice.
Oh, for
Yeah, you need a pass like that?
I have Gilbert's cell phone number.
Who does? Shane Coyle is Gilbert's cell phone number. All right.
Yeah, but don't I have to answer a trivia question in order for this to work?
Well,
Yes,
you can
it is.
actually because
What's your favorite color?
it is. It's
Woo,
Tuesday.
you win one.
It's Tuesday.
Oh,
is it?
yeah.
It's trivia day.
No, it's not.
Trivia-
It's Wednesday.
Oh, it is Wednesday.
What's the
We
matter with
didn't
you?
do it
We
yesterday.
Well, I
forgot
forgot.
yesterday?
I forgot.
Here's a trivia
Forgot.
question. What day is it? If you can answer that. You get
Wednesday.
I did
Yay
it. Wow,
for
yeah.
me.
Holy shit. I'm like, wait a minute. We don't have rehearsal tonight? I'm like, yes, we do.
I know. I totally messed that up.
All right.
All right. Well, here we go. So it's Trivia Tuesday on
All right.
Wednesday.
All right. If Emily gets one right, she gets the pass. If not,
She gets the pass.
She gets to
keeping
pass
it. No,
anyway.
I'm keeping it. The
I'll,
rules.
I'll
the
give
rules
you
are the
another one
rules.
in the back alley.
Okay, good.
All right, what
rules
we
are
do
rules.
is we ask a bunch of questions.
Yes.
You guys are going to get a chance to, you're going to give me your answers. You guys over there can comment with your answers.
Wait,
I don't give any answers until, what, the camera? It's right here. Okay. I don't give any answers till we're done answering the question, till we're done asking the questions, and then we'll go back. All right.
Okay.
Your first question is, what color are aircraft black boxes?
Black.
Gray.
Silver.
All right, you said what?
Black, silver, gray.
Black, silver, gray. Okay.
The block.
Next question. What kind of person shall not be honored on a U.S. postal stamp according to the U.S. Postal Service and the Citizen Stamp Advisory Committee? What person shall not be honored on a U.S. postal stamp?
Is there a multiple choice?
No. No multiple choice questions.
Andrew Dice Clay.
What kind of person?
Like a specific person or kind of person?
A kind of person.
Non-citizen.
A live person.
Non-citizen.
Someone who's alive.
All right. You don't have an answer there? All right.
I just said non-citizen.
Non-U.S.
Oh, you did?
citizen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
thought you
stole
said that.
Emily's answer. No,
thought-
Sally said somebody
A
who's
non-
Oh,
alive.
alive. Sorry, I didn't
like
hear
that.
you.
That's a
Really,
good
like
point. You're probably
Gandhi can't be on a stamp or something?
I think Gandhi was on a stamp.
I don't know.
Somebody who's not alive.
I
I'm
think
changing
that-
my
I think that's
answer.
probably- Yeah, I'm going to go with Sally on that one.
The average human body contains how many pints of blood?
1,200.
9.
8.
How big are you?
I don't know, pretty big. 8.
Is it 8? I thought it was 9.
Okay, 9. I don't care.
I was
Is
an
it
EMT 20 years ago. I'm out. I don't remember.
Really? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
I'm going to say 8. I don't know why 8 stuck in my
Yeah,
head.
I mean, you're probably right.
All right, 8 or 9.
All right.
Just guess.
Here's an interesting.
6. Fair enough.
Here's an interesting one.
You might be right.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
What is Dorothy's last name?
Spurlock.
Starts with like a
Spurlock.
Yeah,
You're
Spurlock.
pretty quick on that.
Dorothy-
I think you know this.
Yeah, Dorothy Spurlock.
It's a single. Does it start with a G? Or is that Garland?
That's Garland.
Dorothy. it's-
Hamill. No. That's
No, Dorothy. I don't know.
Spurlock.
Okay.
No.
All right. The next question. The band ZZ Top.
Yes.
What is their drummer?
Yes.
He is the only one without a beard.
Yes.
What is his
True.
name?
Frank Beard.
Yes. I'm with Eric on this one.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, he's right.
All right. Next question. Who were the first television couple to be shown in bed together on primetime television?
Oh, I thought I knew this.
Wasn't it I Love Lucy?
No.
Dick Van Dyke.
I think you might
Fred and Wilmer.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think it was Dick Van Dyke. Or
Brady
Newhart.
Bunch.
Newhart. I don't say Newhart. I don't know.
Okay. Who was the first Twitter user to reach 20 million followers?
President Trump.
I don't think so. Taylor Swift.
Kanye.
Ricky Gervais.
No. Kim Kardashian. Ricky Gervais. I'm going to say Kim Kardashian.
All right.
I'll say Kim Kardashian.
Who wrote
Yes.
the Barry Manilow chart-topping hit "I Write the Songs"? Eric will never get this. And
So obviously it wasn't Barry Manilow, huh?
it was not Barry Manilow.
Neil Diamond.
Bette Midler.
Prince. I'm kidding.
Prince.
Prince always writes these random girly songs for people.
So you're saying Barry Manilow was girly or is girly? He's still. I said was like he's dead.
Yeah, I write the songs a little girly.
No.
Neil Diamond, I'll say. Is that it?
No, I have two more.
Okay.
This former baseball player
Yes.
missed while he was playing, missed 3 weeks with a back injury after he sneezed violently. You'll get this. I remember this.
Shit. I do remember it. I don't remember who it is.
Oh, okay.
I want to say it was a Met or a Yankee because
No.
it made huh?
No, it just made headlines because of
The
the
sneeze?
injury.
How
Well,
about-
and it was a high-profile player.
Albert Pujols. I don't know.
Back to the other one. You think it was like Bette Midler or something because they hung out
That's what
together?
I said.
Oh, you did say
Yeah,
that? Oh.
I just don't. But I know they were like, yeah, didn't he play piano for her in the clubs?
But it
and
sounds
whatnot?
like
Yes, he
something
did.
she would
Yeah.
write. You know?
No.
All right.
It's possible.
Last question, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
What comedian
Yes.
said this about politician Rob Ford? Remember Rob Ford?
No.
The politician in Canada? That
Oh,
was
Toronto.
drinking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Crackhead. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. He said, so here's the quote. He said, now's the time to get back to work. I thought, yeah, you have to get back to work to buy crack. Crack doesn't buy itself. Name the comedian who said that.
Artie Lang.
Dice Clay.
How long ago is it?
When Rob Ford was in office.
6 years ago.
He's dead now, isn't he?
I have no idea. You're asking me?
I think he is dead.
Okay, he's dead.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. What color are the aircraft black boxes?
Orange.
Orange.
How do you know? Oh, did they say it in here?
No.
Oh.
I know a lot of them. I was just making fun. Dorothy's real name isn't Spurlock.
But-
that was from
Is that
Golden.
Dorothy Black?
No,
What
that was
is
from
it?
Golden Girls.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't, but I don't know what it is.
I'm not telling you until we get there.
What kind of person shall not be honored on a U.S. postal stamp? A living person.
I was right. Oh, Emily was right
she
too.
was
She gets the pass.
No. I said non-citizen. So no.
Oh.
Hold on to that until I get one.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know who that is. The average human body contains how many pints of blood?
I said 8. Sally said 9. Emily said 6.
The answer is 9.
You want to hear like a little tidbit of interesting information? Remember I told you guys how Sam was born? Shut up, Eric. Sam was born. He was only like 1 pound when he was born.
Yes.
So when you're a 1 pound baby, you only have 5 tablespoons of blood in your body.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And then you'd think they just take a little bit of blood to test him every day. They're like, so you have to like replace their like a gas tank like the whole time until they get bigger. It's crazy. You have to have like a blood donor on hand. Just
Wow.
yeah.
Did not know that.
I once
know
had
that
9 transfusions in one night when I was sick.
Wow. I had to put a Band-Aid on recently.
All right, so Sally figured out the living person.
Okay.
She knew it was 9 pints of blood. Here's why I think she was peeking.
Good.
Promise on our love, I wasn't on painting.
Does Dorothy's last name start with G?
I know what it is, but I'm not.
All right, well, so tell me
It's
now.
Dorothy Gale. Spurlock.
that's
Spurlock was from
The Golden Girls.
Right.
the Golden Girls.
Promise I didn't look.
Yes, Dorothy.
Just think,
Dorothy Gale.
tornado, wind, gale, gale force of wind.
The only member of ZZ Top who does not have a beard is Frank Beard.
That's right. Emily got it. Frank
I
Beard.
thought you guys were kidding around.
No.
the
It's weird. His
first.
name is Beard, and he didn't. I know.
Yes.
The first
It's
television
ironic.
couple to be shown in bed together on
I
primetime
must
TV.
have said one of them.
You did, which is another reason why I think you're peeking.
I can't just be smart.
Fred
It
and
is
Wilma.
Flintstones.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Cheating.
Yes, you can't.
It was Fred and Flintstones.
No,
it
you're
was
cheating.
the Flintstones.
Fred and Wilma.
Do you believe me that I didn't peek?
No.
No.
She picked like 6 shows. She had to get one of them.
Yeah. No.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
All in favor of believing Sally? Say aye.
Aye.
Yay. Who was the first twatter to use 20 million followers? To reach 20. I'll start that again. Who was the first Twitter to use
Twitter.
to reach 20 million followers?
I said. What did I say?
You
Kim
said-
Kardashian was
I
my
said
real
Ricky
guess.
Gervais.
And
You
Taylor
got-
Swift. And you said
You
who?
guys were close.
You said Trailer Swift.
I said Ricky Gervais.
that what I said?
You said Trailer
Taylor
Swift.
Swift. And you said Ricky Gervais. No way. It's Ricky Gervais.
It's not Ricky Gervais.
All right.
It is Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Oh, Lady Gaga.
I had a singer though. I was close.
Yeah, you did.
You're right. Right.
You know
What
what
did
I
I
thought?
have?
You know why
What
I
did I
thought it
say?
was him is
Kim
just because it's the first time they even heard of someone having a Twitter account. Like I never even knew that it existed until like
I have one.
wait.
I
And he was
never-
the first person
I'm
that
not
I
a tweeter.
followed.
No, I'm not a twat.
So I just figured he was like one of the main.
I deleted
people.
my twat account.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't yet to get one. All right. So
You should have given him yours.
My twat. I could have gave you my Twitter account.
Who
Coulda.
wrote Barry Manilow's chart-topping hit "I Write the Songs"?
I said Neil Diamond.
I said
That
that
is-
Midler.
Both incorrect.
Prince.
No. Ow! Like I said, Eric would never get it. From the Beach Boys, Bruce Johnston.
Who the fuck is that?
There you go. He's
Hey,
been.
Emily would get that.
No, I
don't
know
know,
Brian
Emily.
Wilson.
She might
That's
be
the
a-
only person I know.
And
She
Sally
might be a
knows
big-
all the
Was he?
Beach
What is?
Boys.
Well, I
Music
actually
person.
waited on them once.
I don't know, if they know how
All
they
right.
know
Is,
music. I don't
is
know.
that guy one of the main?
He's been in the Beach Boys since the '60s. Yeah,
Wow.
and he's still in them today.
So obviously she wasn't peeking because she got that wrong.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I don't want anyone to I don't want to be too obvious.
Oh, so you're being slick. I like that.
The baseball player who missed 3 weeks with a back injury after he sneezed violently from the Chicago Cubs,
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
As soon as you said Cubs.
The comedian who picked on Rob Ford, playing at the brokerage this weekend, Gilbert Gottfried.
Gina said it was
Mike Keegan.
Mike Keegan, and now he's banned from Canada. That was funny.
That was funny.
Joanne Krupe Asher says 9 women, 12 men. I Googled it. So it's 9 pints for women and 12 for men.
So how many do I have?
You have
11?
No, you'll have
Like
you
right in the
10 and a half.
25.
Right in the
Yes.
middle. Right. Speaking of that, you have a wonderful podcast that goes on every Sunday at
Yes.
1-ish.
1-ish, yes.
Called 2 Men and
A half a lady.
a Half.
Shush you.
So now why you see you name your I see this is what I don't understand. You name your podcast that. You're having fun with it and yet you're overthinking a date.
Because comedy life and real life can be two
Look at me.
separate.
Look at
It's
me.
a clever name.
I throw things.
I like the name when I saw
Well,
it. I was
he
like, oh,
asked-
that's really clever.
It's
he
therapeutic.
He asked me if I wanted to co-host the podcast with
Right.
Justin and Jan. Justin asked me. I'm like, yeah, but I get to name it. He goes, what's that? I said, 2.5 Men. And it's just too similar to the show, so
Sure.
it became morphed into 2 Men and a Half a Lady.
Okay.
And that same person that gave me shit for defending Mike Keegan also gave me shit for the name of the show. How can you do that? But I'm like, because it's me.
It's a joke.
Yes, it's a joke.
And you're having fun with it, and you're
Exactly.
comfortable with
It's a
it.
catchy name. People like
Right.
it.
Yes.
You know, and that's
It's
that.
not like they forced you into taking that name.
No, I came up with it.
Right. So what's the problem?
I don't know. Some people just need to have an opinion on everything, even though it has nothing to
That's
do
the
with
problem
them.
with social media today. Like
Yeah.
everybody, I have a voice now because I have 500 followers on Twitter. Shut up,
You like saying that word, don't
Twitter.
you? Twitter?
It's twatted. I twatted today. So I think it's ridiculous.
Justin McDonald and who's the other fellow?
Jan Brenner.
I'm sorry.
Jan Brenner.
Jan
Jan?
Hammer.
Oh, he's watching. I saw
Yes,
his name before.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jan.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a good show. We do it from 1 to 2:30ish, and I gotta tell you, time just like this because we started having guests.
Yes.
And the first like 7 episodes, it was like climbing. It was like 500 views, 600 views, 700, 800 views. We got to like 800 views, then we had a guest went to like 100. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Right, right,
Because
right.
we would just sit around and just talk about what happened during the week and all that with each other.
Sure.
Guests are cool too.
Sure.
Nigel
Fullerton.
Nigel Fullerton was on the show. He's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
is
a funny guy.
He was great. We've had Andrew
Plagianis.
Plagianis. Thank you. I keep messing his name up.
Plagianus.
Yes, plastic
like
vagina.
Luganus.
Yes, and I also Kristen Tinsley was on, and
Yes.
Michael Friedman.
We haven't had Michael Friedman on. We've
he was
had
on- he was the
Kristen,
first
Andy,
guest.
and
And I
we haven't
clammed
had
up
Nigel.
on the show the first time we had a guest because I didn't know the guy, and I'm just like,
why?
I don't know. I just didn't like. wasn't part of the conversation for like the first half an hour. People were like, yo, what the fuck? I just couldn't like.
Yo, what the
I
fuck?
figured
So
someone would
what was
say-
the fuck?
Nothing. Nothing. Just nothing to say.
Right,
So
so sometimes-
and I didn't know
Yeah.
the guy, so I'm just like, and they were asking questions. I'm like, all right, I was gonna ask that question. You guys, all right, I'll just shut up. And but I knew like I know Andy and I know Kristen and I knew Nigel. I performed with him before, so I'm like we were just whatever. So I think maybe because it was the first guest and I was like weird, they've never done it before. and I'm,
Right,
like,
right,
interviewing
right.
Somebody. So I think now it's probably fine going forward. I don't know who's next on the show. They pick people and I just show up, talk a lot of smack, and then I go home.
That works.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, Teresa kept talking to him during my set, so I was yelling at them. Oh, Graz showed up to Coasters last night, and I guess Bonnie and Teresa and Graz were talking loudly. There's a shock. Can you imagine being in the middle of those two while they're talking? Graz and Teresa? That's pretty loud. So Bonnie had to yell at them. Okay.
Well, Bonnie's got kids, so she's.
Do you
probably
go to
got a nice-
Coasters?
Probably used to
You
it.
go to any open
I
mic?
went to. I only went to Coasters once,
Okay.
and because I'm always working, so I don't really do open mics. So I went because there's this woman, Angela Gwen. She's a comedian, trans comedian, and younger. I think she's like 20. She's half my age, like 22.
I saw that video.
And she friend requested me. I'm like, oh, cool, because I've never met a trans comic before. I'm like, I thought it was a unicorn, but I'm not. So I requested. I said yes.
Right.
And we were talking. I said, you know what? I will actually come to Coasters. I'd like to see you perform. I'd like
Sure.
to see, I just wonder if it would be like the same
Supporting a fellow comic.
same jokes. So
Right.
So and this is where it gets weird because nobody I've ever performed with can do my act, right? Because it's my own personal whatever.
Right.
And now here she can. So that night, I think I was up like 6th or 7th in the lineup at the open mic. And the first guy gets up is a guy Nick, right? Nick Tardo.
Okay.
Funny guy. And he has a joke, like a 9-volt joke, where he says, they call me 9-volt because I'm short and a square and because this dick will shock you. And what he said, it was just funny. So then I get up like 7 comics later.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, Nick, no offense, but if you think your dick shocks people. And then she goes up right after me. She goes, yeah, she stole my joke. I'm like, first of all, I didn't steal the joke. I thought of it myself.
Right, right,
And secondly, now I like have like, not like competition,
Yeah.
but it's just like, so I watch her act and she's really good.
Right.
And completely not what I talk about. Like yes and no, like from different perspectives,
Right.
I
Right,
guess.
right,
But I'm
right.
just more of a punchy one-liner.
And she's
kind
younger,
of.
too?
She's younger.
Hate her.
Oh my god!
Oh
what
my
a
God, I
bitch.
hate her.
I hate her.
Hate her.
She's got a nice full head of hair. She's
Oh my-
thin.
Oh,
I'm
ew.
I'm literally twice the woman she is if we're just going by weight. So, Yeah, and she was awesome. She was really good. So it was cool to see somebody else out there just talking
And probably
about their
a little
life.
bit of a relief too that being similar stories that you're not telling the same.
Yeah, no, I did.
same
That was
stories.
part of, like, I wanted to meet her, but the other part was like, yeah, I wonder if just like it's like
Right.
a remix of my shit.
Are you guys
like
besties
a younger,
now? Are you guys
better?
besties
No,
now?
no, I don't think we've spoken since.
Oh.
But it's like a younger, better, version of myself.
Listen, a younger, better version. Why is it a younger, better version? You've been doing it 2.5 years. How long has she been doing comedy?
Like a few months maybe.
Right. I think you might have a little bit more seasoning under your belt.
Just a little bit. Call me Mrs. Dash.
A little bit. Mrs. Dash. Who says Mrs. Dash anymore? They still make that?
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
They
they
do?
And I wouldn't know this.
They totally do.
Except I walk through the store
Yeah.
when I buy Gatorade because I don't cook, and I'm definitely not wife material. I need to learn though. I asked my ex-wife to teach me how to cook, and
Yeah.
she says that she would, but she hasn't. And so hint, hint. And
What do you need to learn how to cook?
I don't, because guys like that shit.
I know, but what do you need to learn?
Like, I don't cook. Like, I don't even use.
Can
I
you
almost
grill?
burned down the house with a dishwasher. I don't go near the oven.
Could you grill?
No.
You don't grill on a barbecue?
No.
Do you like football?
No.
Oh, because I think the guys like that better. You sit down watching football with them, then you order a pizza, then you're fine.
So it's much
being
easier to
stupid.
learn football than it is to cook, probably. So
Absolutely,
I might
yes.
take that advice.
Or if you knob them during football, that's even better.
If
Yes.
you what them?
Knob them.
Knob them.
Yeah. That's even better.
So you want me to knob them dead?
Yeah, knob them.
How do we never think of that?
I don't know.
That's our porn division.
That's a porn. And now check out our new porn division.
Knob them dead.
Starring Eric.
Doing sexual trivia.
Hey, you wanna have some
with
fun?
Knob 'em dead comedy.
Eric, do you want to have some fun?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did any of you guys hear from Mark White yesterday?
No, I.
Okay.
No.
Because I did.
Okay.
He sent me.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find it.
Uh-oh.
Mark White is
He's the.
Remember the Spin Doctors?
He's the.
Yes.
He's the guy who
bass
fishes
player of
in
the
the
Spin Doctors.
Okay.
Spin Doctors.
Yes.
He's the fisherman.
the fisherman. All right. He received a voicemail yesterday.
Yes.
When you get this message, kindly call us back as soon as possible before we begin with the legal proceedings
Uh-oh.
against you.
Uh-oh.
So would you like the phone number? And
Yes.
would you like to call
Well,
them?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, okay.
Well, I'll give it to Sally,
All right.
right? She'll
Yeah,
call.
you will.
And Eric, you're going to handle this one?
Sure.
We like to scam the scammers.
Oh, I love this.
Would you, like
And
to,
we-
would you like to get in on it?
Okay.
You want to do the same thing as last time? Except now it's you two?
No, because he's calling a man.
Well, yeah. All right. So you.
So I would have to be the beaten. Last time they called Sally, so we had Sally.
Why can't I be the guy?
You can, but
Why'd it have to be you?
Then I'll have to be the woman.
Well, let's hear it.
Because what happened was Sally. They called Sally's phone,
Mm-hmm.
so we had Sally call back, and then we had another guy play her abusive husband, going, "Are you giving away money on the phone again? You said." And the guy's like, "Oh, please don't hit her! I will call the cops. I will call the cops on you."
I don't hear anything, so.
Yeah, I was disconnected.
Oh, doesn't work.
No longer in service.
No longer in service. There you go.
Damn it.
Damn you.
Sorry, Mark. We tried.
Damn it. That would have been fun. So yeah, so this guy was, and then we called him back the next day, and he kept calling it. He's like, "Stop hitting her, you coward! You're a coward! I will call the cops."
The
then we did
scammer has
that.
a heart. Wow.
The
this is
scammer actually threatened to call the cops.
So
So,
then-
so not everybody's a total asshole.
Well,
They-
he
so
was a total asshole because
Oh,
he's stealing money from
Well,
people.
yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah,
he
but
didn't
they
really
like a
call the cops.
1%. Yeah, but he. Yeah, well, yeah.
He threatened
he's an
to.
asshole.
Right.
Emily, this isn't the one you want to date. I'm just
No,
telling
no.
you right
Yes,
now.
no, not
Just-
that
yeah,
guy.
not that guy.
So I see. Shouldn't that be the necrophilia division? Says Andy. Andy, you coming in on Friday again? What's the deal?
Steve Belanger is coming in tomorrow. He's joining us
With Funny Tank?
With Funny Tank.
Oh, good, because he'll take my place when I'm at that meeting. So that's good. That's a good deal.
I heard that. Oh no, they called me. That meeting was
was
canceled.
canceled.
No, but then they called me again and they rescheduled it.
No,
they said to meet it here. They meet you after the show
they
here.
called me and told me specifically, no matter what you've heard before, the meeting is on, so I have to go. But it got moved to 11:30 now.
So you're finally answering the 631 number? Is that what?
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like that.
I talked to Mark. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, I gotta talk to you about something after that. I talked to Mark on Messenger after Keegan was on your show. Okay, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for that.
Mama Walker wants everyone to know that Almost Family premieres tonight.
Yes, it's set on my DVR.
What is that?
Don't forget about that.
It's a TV show. It's a new TV show. But
Oh, I think I saw a preview for this. They took like a blood test or something,
Yes.
right? And they realized
Timothy
that
Dalton,
they're sisters or
yes.
something.
Gina Conjemi Coffin's
Timothy
husband,
Dalton?
Timothy Hutton. Sorry,
I'm like, what?
Do you remember Timothy Hutton?
the actor.
yes,
he's
yeah.
he's in it.
Yeah.
But Gina Conjemi Coffin's husband works on that show, so we've been just telling people to watch
cool.
it to support him.
Yeah, wasn't the girl from Pitch Perfect and she in it?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
blonde? Yes.
Brittany Snow.
But he plays a gynecologist who just used his own sperm to help women get pregnant without them knowing.
Oh.
And
Not
so
Timothy, not Gina's husband, Timothy Hutton.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So the one daughter finds out that
But you
she's
never
not
know
like
Gina's
the only
True.
child in the family anymore, and so it's like a story about that. Like she's like, ew, but oh, I have a sister.
But
Yeah,
there's a
I remember
great
that.
cameo coming up, and I don't know which episode. I believe it's within the first few.
Can you tell us who?
Me. I was talking about me. I'm an extra.
You were. Oh yeah, that's right. You were
Yeah. But I believe I got.
a line.
No, I didn't get a line, but I believe that I'm almost positive I'm going to get screen time
I'm gonna throw up.
because I was in
Why are you
between
gonna throw
two
up? That's nice.
principal actors.
That's your
Seeing him on the-
11-year friend. You should be very happy for him.
Seen him on the big screen.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'm actually that contest I won back in April, the director of, you're not gonna believe this, but one of the prizes for this contest, the best comic in Nassau County, was to get a speaking role in a movie.
What
And the
movie?
director, I'm getting there, and the director is Rich Lampone, and it's the sequel to a movie he filmed.
Gender
Gender
Bender
Bender.
2?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be in.
Nice.
So everybody thought the fix was in because I won the contest, right? I'm like, no, I was just funny. So
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
be, and I saw him recently. We were playing softball when I fell on my tits and got injured. Yeah, they're not
Ow.
airbags.
Yeah,
yeah. No, I thought maybe they'd break the fall, but they didn't.
Did you hurt yourself?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was so bad that a week later I went to urgent care because the pain just wouldn't stop. I couldn't sneeze, I couldn't breathe. Did
you break a rib?
No, it's bruised because they did the X-ray, but it's freaking hurt. I
Do they swell?
No. I just I fell. I kind of turned a little sideways, kind of landed on this. And I'm like, oh, and I kept playing, because that's what you do.
Of course.
And
Suck it up. Rub some dirt on it.
pretty much. And well, I didn't do that. And then, yeah, I just kept going.
Twice. Still hurt.
So anyway, he was there and we were talking about it. So he told me that they're going to start filming beginning of next year. So I'm going to be in a movie. So that's awesome.
Fantastic.
Is that you gonna
I
throw
saw
up for that
Gender
one, too?
Bender. No, that one's fine because I'd rather just him seeing.
We had Lampone in here, and
Yeah.
the
Oh, really?
screenwriter for Gender Bender was in here.
Yes.
Great guys.
It's
Yes.
fun. He gave me the night I won the
They
contest.
promised us roles and we never heard from them again.
that's
Yeah,
right.
maybe
they
I'll
did.
see it.
Yeah.
He gave me a DVD of the movie that night that I won in April. So he gave me a DVD of the movie, and he goes, "Here you go." And I said, "Thank you," and I took it, knowing full well I didn't have a DVD player, nor would I buy one. So I never watched it.
Yeah.
So like about 3 or 4 weeks, oddly enough, before the softball game, I downloaded it on iTunes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I started to watch it, but I fell asleep. I would get home, I was tired, I'll put it on. So he sees me.
This
and
is
he
all
goes-
great plugs for the movie, by the
Yeah,
way.
so he sees me,
Yes.
and he goes, "Did you watch the movie?" And I'm like, "Shit, do I lie?" I'm not gonna lie. I said, to be honest,
Yeah, don't lie.
I've seen a few minutes of it, but I watch it when I get home. I'm tired, I fall asleep.
Right.
I'm like, but the funny thing is you gave me a DVD. I didn't have a DVD player, so I bought it on iTunes. He goes, "Oh, so you were the one?"
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I was the one who downloaded your movie.
Wow.
And the few
Paul
minutes I
Bond
did
is-
see was funny.
Yeah.
Paul
I watched
Bond
the
is
whole
watching?
thing.
I love Paul. Paul
is great.
Now,
Great guy.
Paul, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna.
No, of
Paul
course.
has a show October 13th with a hypnotist, Rich Guzzi,
Little.
maybe?
Rich Little.
I don't know. No, not him. And because I know him, and he.
You know Rich Little?
Well, I know who he is. He's like Hawks Pudding, didn't he, for a while?
Is he
But
still alive?
I don't. I
Yes.
don't know.
Oh.
Maybe just a little. So he. So Paul has a show.
Stop doing that
and,
to me.
And, am I hitting close to home?
Rich Little. Dick Little.
So he has a show October 13th at McGuire's with this hypnotist, and all the proceeds go to the adoption center, which he works with, and he goes out. I don't know if you know Paul.
Oh, yeah, with cats.
Yeah, exactly. He
Yeah.
loves cats. And
You have a cat?
I do not have a cat.
Yeah, don't get
I
one.
had a cat when I was a kid. The cat's not going to dryer. The cat blew up, and I'm not having a cat ever again.
you
It
say
was
the
not my
cat
fault.
blew up?
Cat
Yeah.
blew up. That's another story.
Cats love to dry because of the heat.
And
Alright.
oh yeah, it was bad. And Paul, you are horrible. So no, actually, it sounded like I thought it was a pair of sneakers in the
Right,
dryer. 'cause
right.
The dryer was in my room, so I didn't pay it any mind. Then I left and came back and saw my sister crying, said what happened, and I went from a white belt to a red belt because my gi was in the dryer.
Ah.
Anyway, so
promoted yourself.
Paul is doing this show,
Yes.
and everybody should go because it's for them. And can anybody else hear?
Yeah,
everybody
All right,
hears it.
good. Just checking. And he's a really awesome guy, and he's super funny. And I don't know who the hypnotist is, but I would just go to see Paul because I love Paul.
Paul is great.
And Paul is awesome, and really it's for an awesome cause. So if anybody's out there and anybody's free on Sunday, October 13th, if I'm wrong, Paul, correct me. I think it's 7:30, and it's Sunday night, and it's at McGuire's, and you should go because it's for the kiddies.
And Paul, you should come in here and promote it.
Yeah, it's not even my show, and you should come.
Yeah.
Yeah, meow.
Now you have two tattoos, I see.
Oh, this is T for my son Tyler,
Okay.
and this is H for my daughter Hannah. So
Very cool.
the only tattoos I have. I got them about 1.5 years ago. I never got a tattoo in my life. I thought they were cool, but I'm like, nah. So I don't know. I was like, you know what? I want to get tattoos.
Yes.
You pick pretty painful places, I would
No
imagine.
shit. And I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I went and it's right in Amityville where I work, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure. He goes, oh, it's gonna
Skin
take like
deep.
No, Empire State Tattoo.
Okay.
So he starts, and I'm like, at first it's just like a, it's like a,
Yeah. Little.
but it builds up.
Yes. Yes.
So like 1.5 hours in, I'm just sitting there, and he's on. I think he did this one first. So now he's on this song, and I'm just like, oh come on, man up, like I give a shit.
Right.
And
You're like, do I really like Hannah that much?
Oh shit, she was first because she was older. But yeah, no, I just hung in there till it was over. But oh my god, it just towards the end, it's just annoyingly.
Yeah.
Right,
And
the
it
needle.
just gets you sore. Gets you
Yeah,
very
it
sore.
does. And then you gotta like put something on it. And you gotta wrap it, and you can't scratch it, and then all these freaking rules and shit. But now they're like 1.5 years old. But
Now
my
they're good
kids.
to go, and you keep them out of the sun so they're nice and colorful.
I didn't know that was a rule. But
Yeah.
thank you for telling
Yeah,
me.
keep 'em out of the
I don't
sun.
really go in the sun. I'm like a vampire. I
don't like sun either.
played softball this past Sunday and didn't get injured, and I was in the outfield for most of it, and didn't realize that
You're like,
the
"What is
sun is
that?"
still dangerous
Right.
after.
August
the summer's
30th,
over.
right, mhm.
And I got
Yeah.
more and red nose and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah, and then you start peeling, and that's all.
Yes,
Yeah,
but so I like playing. I don't like exercise. Look at me, but softball's fun.
Would you mention martial arts? Are you still into
Oh
the
no, this
martial
is
arts?
this is way
No,
back
this
when I
is-
was a young lad.
When you were a young lad,
Yes.
you were a martial artist.
Yeah.
How far did you go in your martial arts career?
After the gi got destroyed by the cat, I threw in. Yeah.
That was the end of the martial arts career?
Yeah, you love that. That was the end of the martial arts career. That was like a sign.
You should. Why-
First the cat's
You should
blood.
compare tattoos.
No, I'm not comparing tattoos.
You're
My
not even-
tattoos are from me.
Oh, you went like that, so I just took. Yeah.
My tattoos are from me on my body.
It's like you kind of.
So yes, I got tattoos as well. One side was nothing. I'm sitting there going, "Is this all there is?" On this arm, I was like, "This is all there is." I'm like, "This is nothing." And even the woman doing it, she's like, "Are you human? You're not even bleeding." And I'm like, "I don't know."
No.
She's like, "You want me to keep going?" I'm like, "Yeah." It took like 5 hours, and she did the whole thing. And then I went back to the same woman for this one, and she's like, "There's the blood." As soon as she hit, it was just, and I'm like, "Oh, are you done yet?" But this one took
He's only
about,
half dead.
yeah, this one took
As
about
Billy
like,
Crystal said, he's mostly dead.
this one's all black and white, so it only took about like 3 or 4 hours. But it felt like 1,000 people punched me in the arm.
No, a friend of mine has like a sleeve and like down the side of his body, and it's
Yeah.
all colored in, and
Yeah.
it had to be like hours
Right.
of work for what?
They like it. They like it. Bonnie got sunburned after the softball game as well. So what is there, a softball game every Sunday?
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
a
there was
comedian thing.
It was they did one like maybe a month and a half ago. Rich Rita had the best. You know, if you know Rich, Rich
Yeah.
is awesome. He had the best comment because when I fell hard, but I did catch the ball.
Oh, that's all
there
that
you go.
counts.
That's
And that's
Yeah.
the only
matters.
thing that counts. Thank you. So the next day he's a post on Facebook says Emily, the Suffolk County Parks Department called. They want to replace the 2 divots you left in the outfield. That was good. That was really good. It's funny because
when did you get your boobies?
Well, these boobies are new. These boobies are about a year and a half old. I got them in February because about 6 years ago, I had a breast augmentation, and the doctor, who I figured the doctor knows what they're talking about. He suggested like these textured implants that had like a shape to them and under the muscle, and they were just like and I said okay because you're the professional. What do I
Okay.
know, right? And he put them in, and they were kind of hard. They were not like rocks, but like they were
Right.
solid. Like I could still run and do anything I wanted to do, and they barely
You didn't have
moved.
to wear a bra.
No,
Right.
I don't now, but now I'm not running because now they're all whatever. So anyway, long story short, about a year and a half ago, I wake up one day and my neck's like on fire. You ever sleep wrong? And your neck just hurts?
Sure.
So I'm like, oh, my neck. So I'm walking around. I finally get to a mirror, and this boob is like this, like up against here.
Shit.
It got it was like an infection. So it's happened about 4 times, and every time I'd call the doctor. There's a plastic surgeon right in where I live in Bayshore.
Okay.
And he'd fight with the insurance company, and every time, by the time they okayed like an aspiration to pull some of the fluid to see what it was,
Yeah.
the fluid would get reabsorbed by my body. So I'm like, I'm done now. I'm done. This is the
Yeah.
4th time.
Right.
It happened.
Wow.
Right.
So he gave me some options, and one of the options is they take tissue from another part of your body,
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
and
Where?
well, they have like a scar.
your
It's like a C-section scar at this point.
Okay,
Where it is.
okay.
And they take like a package of cells, like fat cells, and they just transplant them. So I had a 13-and-a-half-hour surgery back in February of last year.
Yeah, it sounds more simple than it is, but
It's not, because it's
it
like
would take like a really long time.
they use microsurgery because they have to take those cells and hook it up to an artery and vein, or else they'll die.
And
So the first
nerves.
2 days I can't even move. Like because
What'd
it's
you
the
do?
tiniest thing. I was in the hospital for 5 days.
She's
Yeah.
just like this.
I had a
Yeah,
13
pretty
hour
much.
surgery
It's like
once,
very
yeah.
slow. You couldn't like reach. You couldn't use your hands to get out of bed. Like you couldn't
Really?
like.
I
Yeah,
had,
it was
I had a
crazy.
13-hour surgery, and that the same exact reason why, because they have to move
You had
all the
breast
nerves.
implants?
No, it was on my leg.
Oh, sorry.
They had to move all the veins and all the arteries, and that takes
And
forever.
yeah, exactly. So I asked the doctor the next day. I'm like, "How do you perform surgery for 13-and-a-half hours?" He goes, "Yeah, we have these special mats." I'm like, "No, you still get tired."
yeah.
He goes, "No, we take turns." I'm like, "Oh, so you double team me when I was out? That's nice." And then for the next 4 days, him
you
and
were
his
worried
crew
about dating.
Exactly. Him and his crew come up and they treat you like a science experiment.
Right.
So you got to sit there with your
All
whatever
exposed.
open, and you got 7 people just staring at your boobs.
Yeah.
It's like where.
Well, that's a
you're-
dream come true. No?
I don't know about that. A couple of the doctors were cute, but it was odd. It was very
Right,
odd.
right.
And $120,000 they billed my insurance company, and the insurance company paid $60,000. So $30,000 a boob. So I should probably treat them better. I probably should put them in a bra.
You should probably start showing them off. That's what you should. Just stop with this
Really?
not dating thing and start showing them off. Be like, look, $30,000.
Go on, knob them dead.
Right, knob them dead. That's it. Vinny
It was
Walker's
probably
watching.
yeah, so it's probably sore because the skin probably isn't, and when you land on them.
Yeah, when I was it was February of last year. So I think they're healed at this point. But I just never bruised a rib before. Like I didn't play sports when I was a kid. None of this stuff. So I never really got injured.
Yet you're making
So-
diving plays in the outfit.
I'm
Plus,
making that because
you don't know
I was
how
the only
to-
girl there before Bonnie got there, and I'm going to show these guys that they can't get over on me. And I'm diving for balls. Well,
Yeah, you are.
yes, I am.
Now you have to learn to start kneeling for them, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, no, I've learned that. I've learned that trick. And I can hit the ball too. In fact, one of the guys was like, "Come on, she can't hit," and they come in, and I knocked it right over their head. So
Yeah,
like,
see? Oh, that
Walked
was
it
mean
right
to
out of
them.
there.
yeah, I just couldn't run though because I still wasn't just running. Like
Wait,
that.
you didn't run with a bra?
I wore a sports bra, but it didn't work.
You need
What do you mean it
you need
didn't
a
work?
good sports
It wasn't-
bra.
it wasn't tight
You
enough.
can't get
You know how
a.
hard it is, those things?
I do.
They call them
You-
booby traps because once your boobies are in the trap, like you
Yeah.
can't,
Right.
like especially when you start to sweat, they turn
Right.
in like crazy glow. Right? I mean, is there like a trick?
Yeah, you have to get a good sports bra, like the sports bra that women with little B cups wear at the gym is not the sports bra that you
I'm
and
the
I need.
triple D.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like a real
yeah.
because I'll run and my sports bra's like
Like they're not moving.
It's like they're not going
And
anywhere.
who makes this sports bra?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
text you.
Yes,
I'll go
please.
look and I'll text you because I haven't
Alright.
got them in for a few years. No, you got to
No, it's
always
got to
got
be
to
some
get a good
special,
bra.
something like that.
You have
It's
to
got
get a
like
good bra.
clasp. No, it's you don't understand.
There's a lot to it.
No, he has.
Target.
he understands.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Is that where you get yours?
Nope. Jen gets hers at Target. I know that.
Well, Jen's got little girl boobies.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. She doesn't have full,
My babysitter.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
she's
no,
got
she's not.
little 20-year-old boobies.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No. Okay. No, she doesn't.
Okay.
They're at least C cups.
How would you know?
Yeah, but does the bra that she get at Target, do they hold her in or
Yeah.
do they
Who?
make her look nice? Because we're not
Jen?
looking for looking nice. We're looking
No,
for
we're
hold
looking
your
to keep
tits
them
in.
under
No,
wraps.
yeah, she wears them
rock solid.
She wears them when she
Yes.
does her trapeze, and they stay in, and she does trapeze with them.
Well, then maybe Target. I've never
Yeah.
found anything in Target that came close to getting a good bra.
All right, definitely
Yes.
text me because
Yeah.
Yes.
if I want to get
Yeah, you're gonna need
serious.
that. If you're serious about softball, seriously. You have
Yeah,
to
it's fun. I
take it-
bought my own bat, and I bought my bat based on the most important decision that I thought you needed to base buying a bat on, the color. So I bought a pink softball bat.
You know what?
Good
Bonnie,
for you,
Bonnie
man.
said I was the runner for Keegan. He hit the ball and I ran for him.
Yes, she did.
That was nice.
You're live with the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this? Hello.
Hello, Tony. How you guys doing again?
Hey,
Hi, Dennis.
what's up?
Hey, you guys going to Chocolate Bingo tomorrow night?
Are we going where?
Chocolate Bingo.
Chocolate bingo.
When is that? Is that tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
In Levittown Hall.
I'm not sure. I'm going to try, Dennis. I'm not really sure yet.
I won't know till tomorrow as well.
Well, I'm going. You guys can meet me over there, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best to get there.
Yeah, I'm going to be over there. So you go. They come and see me.
Okay. We'll definitely try there.
I'll be there. But I'll be there before 5.
Okay. 5 until
Before
when?
five.
Okay.
Huh?
5 until when?
Oh yeah. I hope I win too.
No. 5
Yes.
until what time?
Yeah. I'm going to win a lot of times anyway. Wow.
Yes, you're going to win a lot of times. Okay. All right, Dennis. We'll definitely check it out. Felix will send us the times. I think Felix knows the exact time that the.
Yes, it's
right.
between five. It starts at 5 to 9.
Oh, 5 to 9. Perfect. Yes. All right.
Excellent.
That's, yes.
Excellent.
Excellent.
All right. Thanks, Dennis.
Hello, guys. How you guys doing today?
Good. We're doing well. You going to be
Okay.
at Chocolate Bingo tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
From what time?
I'll be there before 5.
And until what time?
And ends at 9.
Ends at 9. You going to win?
I hope so.
I hope you win too, multiple times.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Dennis.
All right,
how's it going?
see you guys
Bye.
tomorrow
Bye.
then.
You guys, just when he talks, I just have those flashbacks to Eddie Murphy's skit about James Brown.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand what he was saying.
We usually
Hot tub.
Usually with Kenny calls in on
Hot tub.
he calls in on a much clearer line, but today it's
Yeah, it's
very
He's on his
bad,
cell
yeah.
phone, so
very
you can't hear
difficult
him.
today.
That was for you, Paul.
So you're gonna. So when's the next softball game?
I don't know. I didn't even know this one was like a sprung up, and they're not planned. It was just like, oh, we're gonna do one like in like 2 weeks, or the next thing might be bowling.
Right.
Which I've never bowled with nails before. So I
Yeah,
don't know how
nails
this
are.
is gonna work.
Oh.
See, Gina Conjemi Coffin. 20-year-old boobs can buy bras from Target. 20-year-old.
Dennis, she's
boobs,
not 20.
No.
So, but my boobs are only a year old.
She's 26.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
technically,
but
right?
you-
Well, 2.
You still have like it's still your body, you know. From
Yeah,
here
I
and
have a
here.
44-year-old body.
How was the
2-year-old
reaction at
boobies.
work when you told everybody?
Well, I transitioned at a different store. Like, remember I said I left a couple of times?
Yeah.
So the second time I left, I went to another store to run that store, and then GSM, whatever, and then transitioned, stepped down. And
What's
I
GSM mean?
General Sales Manager.
Okay.
And then I took 2 weeks off.
Yes.
They were really cool. They got a cake. It said Bon Voyage, Joe, and Aloha, Emily. It was really cute.
That's very nice of them.
So I took 2
Oh, so it
weeks
was,
off.
your name was Joe.
My name was Joe, yeah.
Oh, so not because usually they're like Joe to Josephine, but you didn't want Josephine.
No,
You
because
want-
it would say Joe, and that would remind me of,
Fair
like
enough.
That. So I
Who
got
don't
that
want to
one.
be anymore.
So I ended up, I took 2 weeks off.
So now people call you M.
Like, people call me M, yes.
M.
Like knock M, yeah, M.
Knock M dead.
My boss calls me M's, or he'll
M's.
call me Big M's.
Big
I'm like,
M's.
call me Big one more time.
Call
One
me
more
big.
time. You never
One
call
more
a girl
time.
big.
One more
One
time.
more time. He called me Big once.
And
Once.
then you hung him on a hook.
Exactly, little Johnny Dangerously.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
reference.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
that movie. Yeah, no, it's so M's is for short. It's an
Okay.
endearing little term. But
So everybody was supportive and took it well.
yeah, everybody. Yeah, I think they did.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, it was good. I look at the. Oh, we have a call.
It's Dennis. Good.
You're live with the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hey guys, it's Derek.
Hi,
Hey,
Derek.
Derek, what's happening, bud?
Not much. I'm just curious if you're going to Chocolate Bingo tonight.
What time you going there, Dennis?
I'll be there around 5 o'clock.
Until what time?
I'm not sure when the chocolate's gone. I stay until the last Hershey Kiss is won. That's how I do things at Chocolate Bingo.
All right, fair enough.
All right, we'll try to see you there.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Bonnie said it's a lot of fun. Then we go out to eat and drink after the softball game.
Yes, we did. We went to Farrell's because we were gonna go to Applebee's, but there was like a half-hour wait. Then we were gonna go to the diner, but that didn't work. Then we went to Farrell's, and I had a really awesome shepherd's pie. It was so good.
I like
and
shepherd's
apple
pie.
crisp sangria. It was $10.
Apple crisp sangria.
It was really good, but it was $10. And I gave Bonnie my cherry.
No,
But she loved it.
She did.
She did love it.
Took it.
She's like, yes.
Yeah.
Give it to me, Ems.
and
Give it to me, baby.
yeah, did you have to spank her too?
No. Somebody's been there, done that.
That was me.
But if I did, I might be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, I
Like
didn't
you-
want
you
to because
were-
she's so. I felt like
Thin. She's so tiny.
Yeah,
right? You'll
and I'm
break
like,
her,
I
right?
don't want to. You know, I didn't want to. Yeah, hurt her.
Yeah.
'Cause she's sweet too.
She's tweet too.
Sweet.
Oh, sweet. I think
She's
you said
sweet.
tweet.
No, she's
I
sweet
heard
as
tweet
well.
also.
I heard
Yeah, I did.
tweet.
Yeah, you definitely tweeted.
I tweeted it.
Yes,
I
you did.
tweeted the whole thing. But no, she's very sweet too. So I'm like, I don't want to hurt.
She is. She's not. But she's like a too. Like she's
Yeah,
like.
she can be.
Yeah.
I get that, but you know, let's save that for somebody else. Spanking her really hard. So you went to where? KJ Farrell's?
I get, is that what it's called? In Belmore train station,
Yeah.
like right across the street.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they have good.
That's really
What do you
cool.
call? They have good shepherd's pie, huh?
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, they have good food there. Yeah.
Yeah, they have
I
good
thought you guys
food.
played
hard to get.
softball at East somewhere.
We know the first time we played softball when I left the divots in the outfield was at some park in like Center Reach or
Yeah,
Nesconset.
Right.
This time was at Jones Beach on the
Oh.
West Field. So I
Yep.
get there and there's a parking lot. I mean, obviously for the beach, but specifically for the softball fields because there's one on each side. So I get there. Game starts at 1. I get there at 1:45. It's locked. The in and the out. So I'm like, oh, all right. I guess whatever. I guess I'll park. So I drove to.
They pranked me.
I drove to Field 4,
Right.
paid my $8, parked the car, and be like, hey, listen, it's closed. No, they're going to open it. So then I leave. I paid my $8. I leave. I go back to Field 2, still locked. Go back to Field 4.
Right.
I wait the ticket. Like, I just paid, they let me back in, I parked the car. It's like, all right. No, they're going to do it, but I'm like, all right. So I take my bat and the bag and the cooler and everything, and I walk halfway to the field. They go, oh, they're unlocking it now. So back to the car again to go back to Field 2 to play softball at Jones Beach. It was a really cool
And you got a
field.
lot of exercise.
I like.
I got a lot
I
of
like playing
exercise.
that.
I got a lot of exercise because we got our asses kicked, and I spent a lot of time in the outfield. And
Who did you
not a lot of
play?
time. It's just all comics, but like I always because I can hit the ball, like I
Yeah.
have a pretty good like swing, but I can't catch for shit.
Okay.
Because like I'm in the outfield and it's just like and I'm like it's gonna hit me in the face and it's already bad enough. So I'm just trying to. I caught one ball and I got all excited. Then they hit the next one to me and I didn't catch that. So
Oh boy.
yeah.
Bonnie said she got lost. Andy said you gave your cherry to Bonnie only after I refused it.
That's true, Andy. Thank you, bastard.
Bonnie said I could take it, hit me harder. Actually, we went to the third rail because Farrell's had a band.
Oh, that's true.
So that's where you had the.
Yeah, so no, so it wasn't. We were going to Farrell's.
You were
we
gonna send
never
me to
third rail.
Farrell's and get
for bad
shitty
shepherd's pie.
No,
It is-
Farrell's is good
I
food.
forgot. I
They do.
forgot because Bonnie took my cherry and I couldn't think
Right.
straight after
You
that.
won't like Farrell's because they have music.
Yeah, no, that's why we didn't go.
Right.
Because
Right.
it was super loud.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
hates music.
So we ended up at the third rail.
Yes.
So,
So the third
thank
rail
you,
had
Bonnie.
good shepherd's pie.
Third rail had good shepherd's pie.
All right. Better.
I swear.
It's hard to get good shepherd's pie.
Is
I
it?
know.
Sometimes it is.
Well, you
Like,
know
they're
who
like,
else
we
is
have
good?
shepherd's pie, and it's like
A good shepherd's pie.
instant mashed potatoes.
You know
It's
who's got a
like,
good shepherd's pie?
Who?
Another place called Farrell's. This one really is called Farrell's, and that's in West Islip.
Okay.
By Union and the train tracks right up there. There's like I don't know if it's KJ. I think it's just called Farrell's.
It's just
maybe.
Farrell's, yeah.
Farrell's. They have a good shepherd's pie.
They have a good shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is
comfort
not,
food.
It's I mean, yeah, it's comfort food. But
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes,
But it's also
yes.
not, if you don't do it right, it's like, ugh. So it's kind of hard to get sometimes.
Really?
I won't order it just anywhere.
I've only ever had it in those two places, but I just saw it on the menu and I'm like, do I want a burger? No, I'll try the shepherd's pie.
Have you ever had it before that?
Yeah, at Farrell's at one time.
Just,
That's the
no,
only
that's
time
what I
I've
mean.
ever-
Those. So you
Those-
only
I've
had
never
shepherd's
had
pie
shepherd's
twice.
pie. Yes.
Oh, see, I order it a lot, but it's like I'm also very hesitant when I do.
I'm that way with egg salad.
Egg salad.
I can only like it's like I like egg salad.
Yes,
but
me
like
too.
if it looks like mac and cheese, like 'cause
Okay.
it's like shiny and I can't mess with it. No, it's like I'm very like it's liquidy. It's got to have the right consistency. I'm very weird with food.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Do you and Sally likes egg salad too?
I do.
Egg salad, a little bacon.
The Sweet Shop has good egg
No,
salad.
the what?
Sweet Shop
In Hicksville.
They have good egg salad.
They've
The
got everything.
Sweet Shop has
Yes.
good egg salad.
Yes, it's a diet. It's a luncheonette.
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 Cool.
I didn't, and Bonnie didn't pay the toll. You lawbreaker.
Where are
Bonnie
you from?
didn't what? No, where am I from? Where do they grow up?
Yeah.
I grew up in Glen Cove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, North Shore boy, South Shore girl.
What?
Do a short boy, South Shore girl.
Pretty much.
That works.
I don't know why I laughed at that. I thought it was funny.
Clever.
My mom still lives there, so
Your mom still lives there.
I get up there once in a while.
Your mom took everything okay as well?
Yeah, she like a champ. She
Uh-huh.
I was afraid to tell her, and it had nothing to do. My mom's an awesome woman.
Right.
I think everybody is afraid to say something,
Right.
you know, because afraid of how people will react or
Right.
how they'll feel about it.
I'm surprised
So-
how people react sometimes. Like,
What?
it's like some people I think are just completely normal, and then they'll hear news, and I'm
And then
shocked.
fucking lose it, right? So my mom, I told
completely
her I was
shocked sometimes.
told her I was gay because my friends, when I told my friends I wanted to transition, they said, well, why don't you just try to be gay? Like, see, maybe you want to be with a guy, and maybe you don't need to be a girl. So it's like, like, try this. Like, it's like,
Yeah, because that's an awfully
food.
big
It's
decision
like,
to
just
make.
give that a shot and see.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. So so I told my mom I was gay.
Okay.
So then I'm dating this guy, and like
Frank.
no, Ed.
close.
So we're a few months in. You wanted FE. You were right there.
Right.
And then I realized I wanted to transition. I told him that, and then I had to tell my mom, and I was afraid to tell I'd already told her the one thing.
Right.
I was afraid to tell her I was going to transition, so I avoided her.
Right.
For like 6 months,
Yeah, that's not
and
good.
she tracked me down at work.
And how often do you see her? Did you see her
I
before
I
that?
talked to her more often than that. So I was afraid.
6
Come on,
months.
stop.
No, I got that,
So,
but that's your mama.
I was gonna say I was a pussy, but then all I hear is meow, meow, meow. So I tell her,
yes.
and she goes, "Oh, I knew that." I'm like, "How, Mom? How'd you know that? I never told you before."
Right.
She goes, "Well, because you told me you were gay." I'm like,
So
yeah.
that doesn't mean.
I'm like, yeah. As I had to explain it, I was like, Mom, not every gay guy wants to be a woman.
Right.
Just because they like dick doesn't mean they want to cut theirs off. There's a
Right.
completely different, scenario thing
Right,
going on
right.
here.
Yeah, but it must have been such a relief.
Yeah, no, it was, and
She's like, "What are you waiting for?
to
I
her-
thought you were gonna do this 6 months ago."
I know. To her credit,
I was telling
she,
everybody in the neighborhood.
She has never skipped a beat with calling me my old name. But usually, it's a
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
It's
See,
harder
that would
the
be
longer
hard.
that they know you, the person. Obviously, she
Yeah,
knows
of
me
course.
longer than anybody, and she's never said it. And when she talks about me, and I hear her, she's like, "Oh, my daughter Emily." Like, she doesn't skip a
Nice.
beat. She's
Right.
Wow.
Right.
awesome.
Right.
She's
That's great.
amazing.
She just
'Cause that
stepped up
would-
to the plate.
that-
and
Yep.
Yeah, that would be
That's
the hardest.
awesome.
That would be the hardest thing to do because my grandmother used to call my stepfather my father's name constantly.
Well, my ex's,
Right.
my ex-boyfriend, his dad used to like to call me Josephine just to fuck with me.
Right. Oh, but just to have fun with you.
You just have fun
Not
with
to
me.
be
He's like,
mean
Josephine. It's like, that's not my name.
That's not it. My name, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'll bring back those karate days, you bastard.
That's like De Niro in was it Analyze This? Yeah, do I call you douchebag? You know what? Or scumbag? Because the guy calls him a mobster or something.
Yeah.
See, there you go calling me names. Do I call you? Yeah, doesn't he say something like that?
Something like that. I forgot. I forgot the
I never
exact
saw it.
line.
I don't know.
You never saw it, really?
No, analyze this,
movie.
that. I'm not a
That
huge.
that you can
You're
do
not
without,
huge what?
but
No,
Analyze
I
This.
like I'm big on like Star Wars and like the Marvel movies are cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you just made a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great. I saw the second Endgame. I saw Endgame,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get a good ticket because it was always like all the way in the back, all the way in front.
Yep.
So I finally get that 3 a.m.
Yep.
movie on like Saturday. So I bring my friend. So the movie's 3 hours long.
It is.
Yeah.
So by the time something happens in the movie,
Yes.
it's now like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, gosh.
Movies theater's pretty full,
Right.
Wow.
and I start bawling, like I'm bawling. I'm
Why?
crying.
Why?
Because somebody.
You could say it. The movie's almost a year old now.
All right, so when Iron Man dies,
Right.
You
it's like,
boy.
I can't believe
like
you
Pepper Potts like it's gonna be okay. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm dying, and I'm
Right.
sinking in the chair because I'm
Yeah.
just embarrassed.
You're crying.
I'm crying, and then when come on, Love You 3000, get the fuck out of here. You didn't cry, you cold-hearted
no.
prick.
No. I didn't
It's
cry.
so sad.
He's coming back. It's a comic book movie.
No, but just the acting was. You're so mean.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
No, I don't want to hurt him.
I don't know I don't know how strong your ex-wife is, but ow.
She's pretty strong.
So
No, but it was a very sad part. The guy died. He's been like with us
Yeah.
for like so many years.
I
Yes.
know.
It was a sad thing, and I just started. I
I
cry
hear you,
when
yes.
happy shit happens, like when people get together in the movie.
Yes,
it's like
me
these
too.
fucking hormones suck because the old ASPCA commercials with Sarah McLachlan and I'm in the arms of an angel, right? And you see a puppy.
Oh,
in a
I
cage.
just skipped
I would
past
get
those.
mad. I'd be like, "Who get the puppy?" Right? I would get like turning like Bill Burr, right?
Right.
And then now I see it and I just start crying, and that's the only difference. It's just freaking hormones. Like, oh my god,
So you cried at 3 o'clock, at 6 o'clock in the morning?
I was bawling.
Oh my god. I was
Bawling.
like, oh my god, why? Who's crying? I'm so
It's like,
tired.
look at this bitch.
Oh, you go to see the Joker.
I I may.
I can't wait. I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
wait.
not a huge DC person.
I'm
although
Yeah,
the
but this is
Batman
going to be
trilogy was
good.
not
I totally agree with you because
Yeah?
like I was like, oh, the Joker's going to be great, and then I find out it like oh, DC, this is going to suck.
Oh, DC,
But I think it's going to be
No, I
really
didn't
good.
think the DC movies were really bad. Like I thought Dawn of
They are
Justice. I
bad.
mean, some of them are okay. Like it's
But
just
it's not like Marvel where it's
No.
like it's rare that it's not great.
Yeah, and I was surprised because it's funny. When I was a kid, I was into comic books. I did what the boys did. I played video games and comic books and all that. And my biggest thing was I didn't like X-Men. I didn't like Spider-Man. All my friends did. My friends were like Spider-Man, X-Men. Close your mouth. You're getting me excited. Come on. All right. So,
I went like this when you said I don't like X-Men. I went. Go ahead.
so they were into all that, and I was into all the cosmic stuff like Warlock and Thanos and Silver Surfer and Galactus. I liked all that.
Doctor Strange?
Yes, I liked
Okay.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
So then I didn't watch like Marvel movies like the first few years of Marvel movies. Like I didn't see Captain America. I didn't see.
What?
I mean, I have now. Wait, I'm almost done.
Okay.
Iron Man. I still haven't seen the original Iron Man. But
What? Still
so
haven't
wait,
seen it.
so
You
wait.
don't have a right to cry. If
you
you've
a-
even
are you a
seen the
communist?
I didn't see
original
the first one.
Iron
I didn't.
Man.
All right.
You must be a
It's very-
communist.
I'm
It was
hearing a lot of static.
fantastic.
So wait,
Yeah.
I get attached quick. I didn't need to see the first one. Okay. So
Fair enough.
I can get attached through cameos. All right. So
Right. Cameos.
so then Guardians of the Galaxy comes out.
Great
Ah,
movie.
that
And
was
that's
so
when I
good.
realized they're talking about the Infinity Stones because every summer when I was a kid, for a few years, they had Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, Infinity Crusade. Those are like the most fun comics to me.
Right.
Like it was just cool what you could do with those things. I like the writing was great.
Mm-hmm.
All my friends thought it was a whack job because they liked all the the earthy shit and I liked the cosmic stuff.
Earthy
So then I didn't know they were
Hippies.
making movies
Damn
about the
hippies.
Infinity Gauntlet, and I got so excited. Especially when Guardians of the Galaxy did so well. I'm like,
Yes.
this is really awesome. This is my shit right here.
Right.
And that's when I started getting into it and going back and like watching all
watching
the
the rest of
movies
them
and
and-
everything. And I don't know, but now that that's over,
Yeah.
now that the snap happened, everybody's back. Like, where do they take it?
We're going to find out.
Because
We're going to find out, and
hope-
I'm excited for the ride.
I want to see Warlock.
Yeah, all right. Fair
Warlock
enough.
was one of my favorite characters, and I know he's in that cocoon. I just
Yep.
want to see what
Yep.
is he going to come out
Adam
evil?
Warlock, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Adam Warlock.
We're gonna have,
him.
and also, did you see that released recently was Birds of Prey? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
With Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I know she's in it.
Her
and, like,
standalone movie, the Harley Quinn.
The same.
now is that out?
Yes. No,
No.
it's coming out.
Yeah,
But they
okay.
released a preview today.
Oh, how was it?
Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie.
Right.
Was it good?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fantastic as that character. So
She was good, yeah.
It's
The
going to be.
movie-
I like when
Yeah,
she's getting
so-
Yeah, the movie
she's
was
getting
terrible.
dressed in Suicide Squad, and everybody's
Oh.
staring at her. She goes, "What?"
What? I'm like, yeah, that was a great scene.
All right, we are out of time.
Yes, we are.
We are. Okay, now we were joking about you hitting yourself. Did you ever talk? Like, did you? Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$5.
$5.
Yeah.
Buy one and
And
get
a
the free
free
pass.
pass.
Right. Okay. So order this on govs.com. Speaking of govs.com, our new revamped website was published. Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Today. Today we have our brand new website. It's out there. Go check it out. It is much easier to navigate if you want to listen to or watch one of the shows. There is a comment section, so if you'd like to contact us with comments or complaints or compliments, anything you want, suggestions, anything, you can get in touch with us. Maybe I'll even throw you a pass.
Nice.
Yeah, reach out to us on govs.com, brand new website. So we're very excited about that. Don't forget, Best of Long Island. Govs Radio is up for Best Radio Station. Knock 'em Dead Comedy is up in 2 categories, party entertainment categories. So go check that out. All those categories are under arts and entertainment. And our friend Derek Mutispaw is up for Best Children's Entertainment. Our friend Joyce is up for Best Tuxes. There were some others. George Eldey from Wines by Nature. Vote for him. There were some. The Best Comedian. There's a whole bunch of our friends there. So just pick a different one every day, and vote for them all. All right, there you go. Best of Long Island. Thermos's website. All right. We thank you, Emily Santos.
Thank you for having me.
That was a lot of fun
You guys
today.
are
Thank
awesome.
you.
Nice time.
The podcast is
2 Men and a Half a Lady every Sunday, 1-ish till about 2:30.
where? Where do they find it?
We Facebook Live it.
Facebook. Okay.
And he also puts it on Spreaker, I think, or Speaker or something like that.
Spreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back tomorrow at 11. We have some guests tomorrow. Steve Belanger, our pal Steve, is hanging out with us as always. Neil from Funny Tank will be here, and it's going to be a great time. Do we have anybody lined up for Friday?
I thought I invited Andy.
Andy.
If he lets his-
Andy Plajonis.
if he
He's going
lets
to come
his
in again.
business gone.
All right, cool. There you go. We will see you guys tomorrow at 11. See ya.